Hello, we are Nerds of the West. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we are playing through Dune, Arrakis, Dawn of the Fremen. This is an area control game set in the far past before the events of Dune. And the way that you win this is by setting up your tribe of Fremen to be the best, controlling 3 Sietches. As you might notice though, there are currently no Sietches on the board. This has some heavy resource management. We will need to build the Sietches as we go. We, the people playing here on twitch.tv/Nerds of the West for your enjoyment. My name is Tom. We have a Billy.
Hey, how you going?
We have a Kai.
My Arrakis.
And we have a Sean.
My Dune.
You can see our names down below. We are going to be tracking how many Sietches each person controls. And as this game goes, it is going to get very, very difficult to build more and control more. Or maybe it'll get even less difficult. Who knows? We'll build alliances, we'll build stuff along the way. We have just done a how to play section, so if you need to learn the rules for this game, you can go and check that out. In that how to play section, we did the first part of the gameplay, which is setting up where the rock barriers that you cannot move through, putting out all the resources at random, sort of, and putting out all our tribes to control. That is all done in reverse player order, which means Billy was the first one to choose where stuff goes, but I am the first player and will be choosing what I want to do. Now, in the first round of the game, you don't quite do everything. We did not do a development phase, and in the production phase, we don't produce any worms, but right now we are in the production phase. Normally you would roll this dice, we will not right now, but instead we will produce everywhere. So I'll get you guys to grab tokens out from each place and put them out where they need to be.
Start with it.
But we will not get to build anything with these resources just yet. They will happen in the development phase, and that development phase will happen at the start of the next round.
I've just dropped the food.
We've done the production phase. Now we get to do trading. Trading is fun. This is where I get to offer help to Billy for the first time.
Yes.
Already?
Because, like, let's be honest, Billy, you've spread yourself a little bit thin in your starting stuff.
No way.
I could destroy some of your stuff pretty easily.
Yeah, but I can destroy your stuff just as easy, man.
Don't listen to him, Billy. We can form a northern alliance here.
Yeah.
It's going to get interesting.
Yeah, I don't think I want your help.
All right, cool. I'm not willing to trade anything right now. I was just putting it out there that it could get interesting for you.
I
Sean,
mean,
Kai, trading?
I wouldn't say no to some spice. Tom and actually everyone's got spice.
Everyone has at least one spice
If anyone
right now.
would like a water or a food for a spice, I'd be willing to make that trade.
No. Pass.
It's fair.
I'll take a water for a spice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So I can give you this water for that spice. And do we put those
We
back
put that wherever we want.
anywhere we want?
Yeah.
Cool.
Going for his
Sounds
early
good.
Chris knife, huh?
It's a possibility. It's a possibility.
So do we each only get to make one trade?
No,
Or
you
we
can
make
trade
more
as much
trades?
as you want, if needed.
But it has to be 1-to-1.
Yeah.
So I can't demand 2 for
Yeah.
1.
You can trade your water debts to get some early resources, but then you trade away water debts pretty easily, and they come in handy.
They do some important. Okay, I'm happy with that.
I got no need for trading.
Cool.
Easy. Then we move to the shipment phase. Who would like to move things around the board as they see fit? You can move resources at a 1 movement across borders, or you can use your other stuff to pick things up and move them as you see fit.
I don't think I need to move too much.
Yeah, I
At the
feel like
moment.
moving at this point for me is just silly to do.
And we go around in order, don't we? So.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide, because I don't trust Billy in any way, shape, or form. There is
Yeah,
no
you should.
reason to ever trust Billy in any way, shape, or form. So how do I want to play this? I'm going to use my worm to grab these 2 resources and move them over here.
He's just booking it away from the front.
So you want to move 2 because...
Moev can move 3.
Move 3 resources.
But it can
or move 3 spaces.
move 3 spaces, and it can pick up as much as it wants.
Okay.
You can always pick up just about anything. If you have a bunch of stuff on one space, and you've got a worm or an ornithopter with a bunch of movement, let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
Ready moving, Sean?
Yeah. So I can move just resources 1 space, right?
Yep.
I'm going to shuffle this one to there, this one to there.
It's one thing.
Okay.
So a resource can move 1 space, but it can't pick anything up along the way, and you can't just move as much as you want. It is 1 shipment action.
Yep. Okay. Well, I'm just going to move that there then.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. That's it.
I think I might just move this food into a slightly more well-defended space here.
I am not gonna ship anything.
Yep.
Cool.
All right.
Action, eh?
Action phase. Now, once again, this is
go.
2 things at once. You can take a scavenge and an attack, or a shipment and an attack. And I believe, let me double check, it'll be in turn order. Each player performs 2 actions. So I will get both of my actions before Billy will get any. But this being the first round, I can't take 2 attacks, so I'm going to take a scavenge. So Sean, if you could please tell me what I'm getting.
You're getting Coulon,
Oh, fuck yeah.
which is a...
Donkey?
Yeah. Donkey. Place this token in any one of your territories. The Coulon is worth 2 strength and can be used alone in a battle. A Coulon enables the forces that in that territory, except for worms, to bear on or move into an adjacent territory, even when there is a rock barrier between 2 territories. A Coulon cannot be carried by a worm or an ornithopter.
Not a fan.
Cool, I will keep that just so I know.
It's not a fan of fans.
Is there only one of those?
No, there are 2.
Okay.
I'm going to put that there. And so now I have a lot more strength in this territory. And I am going to do an attack for my next move. And I am going to attack...
I thought we only got 1 action in the first one.
You're
no.
only allowed to make 1 attack action.
Yeah.
You can't do 2
Can't
attack
do 2
actions.
attacks.
I'm going to attack this space here.
Yep.
And I'm attacking with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strength versus Billy's. No, that one doesn't count. 1, 2, 3 strength. No one else is touching that border,
No one's adjacent to that
so we
base.
cannot ask you for help. Billy is only losing 1 strength, so I am moving in with all of this stuff. I don't believe I take the resources with me.
Tom's cutting up Billy's supply lines.
So just to clarify, when you attack, the stuff that you were attacking with, except for your warrior, has to move into that space?
Yeah.
Yep. So then that swaps, right?
Yep. So Billy loses that warrior. I will get a water in that space because I sacrifice Billy's warrior and steal his water because
Bodies
this
are
is
mostly
June.
water.
But you do get a
me
whole
water
single
debts.
water debt from myself to you.
That's going to come in clutch later, you watch.
Tom's gonna owe me favors.
Cool. That is my turn. Sean, what would you like to do?
I'm going to scavenge. Ooh, I get the Mauler pistol, which I get to place in one of my territories.
Now, Mauler pistols only have a movement of 1, but they do have a strength of 2.
Yeah.
It's just it's a whenever there are more than 1 kind of token in an area, you lose one of them or more of them. You can only ever have a single one. So a Mauler pistol is a separate kind of token and therefore separate kind of strength.
Going into the deep wastes. And I'm not going to attack, maybe. So when I attack, can I move my worm?
Well, you attack. It depends where you're attacking from. Now, attacking you can.
Yeah. So if
say,
I want to attack here.
yes. So you count up all your strength that is attaching to it, and then you can move stuff if you're able to move it, so that it is attacking it as well. So right now, let's talk the hypothetical, right? We want possibly that one. Yeah. So Kai has 1, 2, 3 strength,
Yeah.
and you currently have 3 strength. But what you can do is move if you're able to move by the legal rules into that space.
Yep.
So your worm can move 3, so
Yep.
you can add it to that strength, thereby having 5 strength and taking that space from Kai.
Yep.
No, just a thought.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
Just a thought.
wait,
Just
no
a thought.
thoughts.
Just a
Unless-
thought.
unless-
Just a thought.
Just a thought. Tom's a bad guy. And if you were to attack his territory here,
Sean, we're obviously
can
the
help
2
you.
strongest at the table.
Tom does currently have more territories than anybody else at the table.
Because he just took one.
Yeah.
I'm going to
And-
even him in a second.
and
Sean,
he has,
if you attack this space here,
Yes,
you have
yes.
to defend from this stuff as well.
he takes this one.
You
and
can
I-
attack from that one,
and I support him, so
But-
he beats you.
but you wouldn't get any resources because of that.
That's true.
You are not only getting a water, you are also getting the tooth that Kai has left behind. Just by attacking Kai there, you're basically getting a free
Look,
Chris
I'm
knife.
open to trading the tooth to you later anyway.
Sean, let's show our strength, get the resources, and start taking these chumps on.
I do have a fair point, and you've got a tooth over there as well. Just, I want to...
Because I can just support you, which gives you that extra strength out of the room, I believe.
It gives you a single extra strength,
Yeah.
It's a single more than you, Tom.
but you won't get any resources by attacking me.
I see alliances are going well. They're not going.
Wait, he'll get 2, 3? He's got 3
So Tom,
resources.
if I
in there.
asked you to help me defend,
What, attacking this space?
Yeah,
There's no way he'd win that space.
I know.
are you
I
able,
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus these ones to defend it.
Are you able to use those same movement rules to assist in defense?
No.
Okay.
Attackers
So-
do have the advantage.
So you
here.
can't help me with a worm.
So we'll move this back for now.
Yeah, so, okay. I get that. So if I decided to attack you,
Yeah.
right, then I've got, what's that? So that's 4, 6, attacking that space.
Yeah. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because that is all touching
All touching.
this space here. Leaving stuff undefended is very important in
Yeah.
this.
See, what I'm thinking about, because we haven't declared any alliances yet, is we've got a pretty solid presence on like this half of the board. We could essentially lock down half the board together if we were allied. Is what I'm thinking.
That's true.
Yeah, well, you could get
We'd have a
resources.
hell of a front.
What's he going to do?
But nah, I'm going to go for this one. I see an opening. So, cool. So I attack this one with a total of 3, 5.
Yeah. To clarify, you wouldn't have to move that one in, and I am actually double checking if I do move these ones in here, it doesn't matter, they were already here.
Yeah, so I don't have to move this in, right?
No, I don't believe so.
I just have to have one thing go into here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's if you need to move stuff in, that's when it moves in. My things do not actually move into this space, they stay here.
Right. So your pistol would stay there, but your worm will move into that space.
Yeah.
Because he's coming in.
Yep. So I'll do that.
Cool.
So I defeat your guy.
Kai lost a grand total of 1, so you give him 1 water debt,
Water there.
and you get the water.
Sweet. Cool. That was my second action. So
Cool.
your turn.
Alright,
Joe.
I'm also going to scavenge for my first action because that just
So-
seems to make the most sense.
It feels like it's the only.
Sure
oh, you
does.
get water.
Make sure it's in.
Hello, Time Roller. Thank you for joining us.
Hey.
Hydrates are up. What are we getting? Hydrate with the water.
He's getting water. So gain this resource token immediately to any one of your territories. Here you
Okay.
go. And then recycle into deck. So do I shuffle it
Shuffle
in
it.
now?
Yep,
Straight away.
straight up shuffle it. There is never any time that we get to look at the top card of the deck, from what I know. So there's no point to not shuffle it. You're not losing anything. You just that's it.
What if that next card was so good?
But what if this
all
next
gonna be
card's so
mine.
good?
It was all gonna be mad.
Cool.
I'm just going to pop this water up here somewhere, I guess. For now.
Yes, I haven't had my drink yet.
And then for my second action, I'm going to attack this space
Yeah, why would you not?
because unfortunately Tom cannot be reinforced from anywhere, and I'm attacking it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 against one.
I'll take the
Soz.
water debt, please. No, that was just an unfortunate placement on my part. Nothing I could do about it.
And you get water.
Yeah.
You get a water in that space.
You get water. All right.
Cool. All right, Billy.
Scavenge.
Hope to get something good.
Oh,
Marketplace.
Yep. Marketplace. So it's tradable. Use immediately or at the start of your turn in any phase. You get to return 1 or 2 of your resources to the supplier and gain your choice of that many from the supplier and place them in any of your territories. So you get to trade them in
Yep.
to
Okay.
get 2 resources.
damn, all right.
Whatever you
So it's
like.
just
That could be
free
very
trading with myself.
that could be a very quick siege.
But that card is also tradable itself, so that
Yeah.
could be a pretty valuable.
Yeah. Little commodity. All right. So if I understand this correctly, I just attack here and you can't stop me.
Well, you don't have to move this in.
I don't have
You choose. You don't get to. You
Oh, I
choose
don't
that
get
you
to
are
at all?
attacking this space.
Right. Yep.
And then you count up the total strength that you have in adjacent
1, 2,
spaces.
3, 4.
Yep. And I
you're
count up
3?
adjacent from mine. Yep. Hey, Kai. How much are you planning on attacking Billy in the future?
Kai, I'll make this very clear for you. If you help Tom, I'm going to spend the rest of the game attacking you.
Yeah, look, this border is already tumultuous.
Yeah.
I've
Can
got-
you trust him in any way, shape, or form?
No,
I only have
But I-
interest in going that way until I take over.
I
his
also don't want to
production.
antagonize him.
The politics begin.
Do you think he is in a strong enough position to stop you at any point? That's what it comes down to here.
I mean, I don't even have weapons yet, man.
Wow, we're just doing the resource game.
Yeah.
These guys are arming up.
I'm going this way because I want to.
I will be
Guys?
much
I wanna
happier to
connect
work
to
with
me.
you than anyone else. Billy is talking about connecting himself up.
Yeah,
which
I want
means-
to connect to my teeth.
which means he is in a poor position and we can start jumping down his throat. Literally, out of everyone, I am most open to allying myself with you.
So how close is this fight though?
It is 1. So at the moment, I am double checking what happens in the case of ties.
Yeah, because I can only provide 1 support
Yep.
anyway.
I have a question about Sietches after this too.
Of course.
Oh no. I don't like that he has that question already.
Yeah.
Features are going to be fun. Compare. You have to be higher. So if you throw your support behind me, Billy's attack does not land.
Right. So defender wins ties.
Yeah.
Defender wins. We did just go through talking about how Tom had more territories than people were. I'm just taking
Well, not
my
anymore,
territory
'cause
back.
Kai
Because
took
I just
mine.
took one of you, yeah.
No, true.
Billy is currently a very easy target in a lot of ways.
Is he?
Well, he's spread thin.
His force has been split in 2.
I'm only spread thin because
wouldn't
Tom
say-
just disconnected my stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say, I
This
wouldn't
is
say you're super spread thin, like you've got a good stronghold here.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
He has an okay stronghold there, and I have the means to get through it. So if we support each other, I'm not joking when I say out of
all
everyone.
that happens is Tom gets here and he goes, yummy.
You are
more
going to
spice."
lose these spaces in the future.
Yeah.
So it is a question of where you want defense to come from.
I mean, alternatively, I will just let you take that.
What?
I have no.
This space.
Yeah.
This useless space.
It's very useless space. I'm not going to take that off you. I'm simply going this direction.
Remember when I was open to trading with you before
Yeah.
and how weak of a position Billy is in?
Yeah, I'm going to throw my defense in.
You've made a big mistake.
Well, you know what? Billy, you were going to backstab me sooner or later. This gets it out of the way. Now I know that we're...
Yeah.
All right.
Certainty.
We count up anything that needs to be counted up. In this instance, Billy has 1, 2, 3, 4 attack coming in. I have 1, 2, 3 defense with the additional 1 from Kai. 4 defense versus 4 attack. Defenders win. And that is the end of the action phase.
Cowboy vibe.
Just made
Look,
an enemy.
I didn't take any of your land, alright? I
Wait, what?
just
Oh.
No, no, no.
maintained the
That's
status
okay.
quo.
Fix that.
Alright?
I made it very clear what happened if you helped
Maintained
Tom.
the status quo.
We move to the council phase. Hey Kai, you want an alliance? Like official alliance from the start of the game?
I'm not sure yet. It's a tough call.
I
So
mean,
I'm
I'll tell
throwing
you
it
what,
out there.
I'm vetoing it no matter what. So
I'm still just going to throw it out there. What I'm hearing is everyone join in to kill Tom, then have an equal 3-player game. Oh, you never know. At the moment, I do have the strongest military on the board.
yeah, which was right.
Yeah,
It's a very
because
silly
it'd be
idea
cool.
to help you.
So, what exactly are we able to like offer? Are we allowed to offer resources and things like that? to each
No,
other,
that is
or-
only during trading. But we can like talk about things a little
Yeah.
bit. There is not much to offer right now.
Kai's talking a lot of wishy-washy for someone with so much moisture in his body.
Talking a lot of smack to someone in drinking distance. I mean, look. Let's be honest, Sean. You're going to take these spaces from me.
100% they're going to.
I don't know if there's any agreement we can come to about those spaces. We still have a pretty solid line here. If we drew a line in the sand, literally, like these guys can act as defenders over here if you get attacked, without you having to expend any resources on them.
Yep. So drum sand, no one can move through it until you have ornithopters, right?
That's exactly right.
Right.
Until someone randomly draws an ornithopter from the deck.
Look, personally, I mean, it's going to get voted down anyway
Yeah.
if we try to make an alliance, an official alliance at this point. And I'm still trying to work out which of my neighbours is the best option for an alliance, to be honest. Because if we were to ally, we're like on opposite sides of the board at the moment. We're pretty separated, which is a little bit risky. From a geographical perspective, I think Sean makes more sense for me to try and ally
That's
with.
fair. But geographically, if we're split apart, then we can build our Sietches separately, and they then also geographically split apart, and it's harder for them to attack us.
I guess.
But then why would Kai not just solo win?
If he thinks he can solo win.
I think it's too early to. I think it's too early to be calling that a probability. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's much.
Cool.
To discuss, Council.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I mean, look, I was vetoing basically any attempt at an alliance.
Hey,
here,
Billy.
so-
Alliance?
No. I haven't spilled enough water yet.
I'll tell you what, Billy. You give me your marketplace, and I'll help you wipe Tom out.
Yeah, it's not.
Doesn't have to be a formal
That's not going to
alliance.
go your way.
No. We can talk about that later when it comes to actually attacking.
All right. Well, I guess
Cool.
that
Council
concludes
adjourned?
this council session.
We go to the development phase, and first player moves around. Congratulations, Sean, you are going to get to roll this dice for the first time for anyone. But right now, we are in development, and
Hey-o.
people can turn their resources into things. Sean, what would you like to build?
But they have to be together.
Have to be together.
Okay.
So a still suit is going to cost you 1 of anything. A crisp knife is going to cost you 2 spice or a water and a knife. And a sietch, if you've somehow managed to pull it off, is 4 spice or 1 of everything.
You do have one of each within your domain. They're just not in the same space.
Yeah, I know.
So it's the question of, do you start moving them or...
Yeah, but I'm just trying to figure out the best way to get them together.
So you do have a worm.
Yeah,
It can move 3 spaces.
yeah.
But your stuff is kind of spread apart. You've got all the way around. And some of it is going to produce this time. So you know you're going to get, most likely, some things.
Yeah, it's true. I'm going to develop.
The
Yeah.
second you think about losing stuff, it gets difficult.
Yeah, oh yeah. So I'm going to spend a water and a tooth to get a steel suit. Crystal knife, sorry. Yep. Pick it up. Put it there. And then I'm going to spend this food to get a steel suit. And I'm going to spend this water to get a steel suit. And
Spending big money.
I'm going to spend this to get another still suit. Cool. Spent all my stuff. Not going for the siege just yet.
That's more stuff than I like.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of things. All right, I'm going to build a Chris knife or develop a Chris knife here for these 2 spice.
Yep.
This food is going to become a still suit. A little torn.
It's like, yeah, do you just quickly build bulk still suits, or
Yeah, on whether or not to turn these water into still suits or not. Definitely worried about the amassing of Sean's
the army.
troops over there.
Yeah.
So more defense on the border probably isn't the worst idea. I think I'll turn this one into a still suit and keep the other one liquid.
hey Billy, would you like to? Oh,
See, that's where you're wrong, because I got the marketplace, and I can do that before any phase,
it's true.
which I am actually doing.
What would you like to turn into what and put where?
I am picking up these 2 and putting them both there to be able to make a Chris knife.
Sweet.
I can change them into anything I want.
Love it.
so
Yep.
Chris knife. That's gonna go there.
All right. I will also need a Chris knife, please, and thank you. And I will also need 2 still suits.
Still suits.
Because there is suddenly a lot more power on the board, and I don't like it. So anything extra does me good. Everyone's developed. We move into the production phase. Sean, would you please roll that dice?
Do we get to do this?
We are true. We choose which side we want our thing to be on. I am going to pick the full moon side because I have a full moon spice.
Yes.
Yep, going half,
Half
moon.
moon.
All right. Half moon.
Yeah.
Nice.
What does that?
Oh yeah, that definitely does.
Um,
So, anywhere that is a half moon spice symbol will
Yep.
now produce spice. Anywhere that has any of the other resources will produce. And then those who chose half moon will get to either make a worm or upgrade their worm. And those of us who chose full moon will only get to upgrade their worm. So, just for everyone to understand, this is what a worm looks like. I now have a greater worm, a great maker, who has 3 attack power and 5 movement. But you guys can
Right.
choose whether you want to flip over to that or create a whole second worm.
Wait, so can I...
You can only flip. You cannot make a new worm.
Oh. I wanted a new one.
Yeah, that would
so
have
I could make a new one though.
Yes, in any one of your spaces.
It feels like I should be making a new worm here, given the scenario. Could I please have a new worm?
You're a new worm. There you go. Take
Come
that.
and get it.
I said it was my worm. Right, but the worm can't move through rock wall.
Yeah, so you don't want to put it in there.
Don't want to put it in.
Just having me there doing bog laps.
Did we? We did put in that one because you spent it.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Billy? Where's the
Also,
fight?
initially my thought was to put the worm here, but
because you can move when you fight.
movement doesn't necessarily require me to do it. Like, I'm thinking about in the future when I have multiple worms,
Yeah.
so that they can defend multiple locations, whereas putting it directly next to another worm is kind of pointless.
Yeah.
But here is very vulnerable to getting attacked by.
It is, but it
evil
is
people.
also defended by this stuff.
Yeah.
And when you attack yourself, you can move the distance that the worm can move. If
And the
you
worm
so
can
wish.
move into there. My other worm can move there.
It can. It is within that space.
It's just honestly, the decision is whether I want to aim towards Kai or Tom, and I still don't know yet.
You're in a tough position. You're spread a little bit thin.
Don't know which one of you I want to hurt.
Well, whichever one of us you don't hurt
Look, from
is
my
going to hurt you.
perspective, you need more reinforcements down there
Or
than
you-
you do up here.
Not if I take your spice.
Yeah, if he resigns,
Good luck.
if he resigns himself to
Thanks.
losing that space.
Just from a standpoint, I can gear towards taking here, and then Tom would have to focus everything to stop me. I'm gonna put the worm here, then I can go to both.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put one up here.
Evil looking worm.
He's a bro.
All right, that's the whole production phase. Trade, Sean, roll that dice.
Oh, that does.
All right, do we get to choose again, or is
No,
that what we
that is
started?
only for production.
Oh,
So
okay.
this just decides if the phase happens or not.
Yeah.
now, eh?
No.
That is a storm.
Storm,
Let's show off
no.
that storm symbol.
No trade.
You can't really see it, but that is the storm symbol, which means trading does not happen this round.
I'm rolling great.
If you wanted to trade, you're out of luck. We move on to shipment.
Right,
Thing I
rolling
had
again.
marketplace.
Sean, buddy. All right, no one's moving.
Sean, you're not allowed to roll dice anymore.
The fights are now happening wherever the fights are currently set up. Sean, action phase. What are you thinking? Have you done the maths on a few different spaces? You can take a scavenge action.
You
or
can only
you-
take one attack action.
No,
right?
now we are in the second round. You
Ah.
could take 2 attack actions. You can take an attack or a scavenge, and then a shipment and an attack.
Okay.
But you can't take a shipment, then an attack.
But the scavenge cards are cool, and I might get something cool. I'm going to scavenge for my first action.
Yep.
Karma. Going to Karama. I was like, oh man, this is not good. How's that lining up? There we go. Use after any die roll, change the face of a rolled die to the face of your choice. That would have been helpful.
At least you have it for the future.
Yeah. Cool. I'll keep that. And then I'm just going to attack the knot. So you have a total of 2, and I have a total of a lot.
More than 2.
Let's count it up.
Okay, so I've got, well, actually that one doesn't count. So it'd be 2, 3, so 5, and 12 attack. Well,
12v2. It's close.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I think he's dead.
cool. You get one on mine, and I take the knot. Cool. And that's me. Your turn.
Alright. I'm trying to do some math here. Billy can't provide defense from here because
Yep.
he's in a cave.
He's
or
got the
something.
rock barrier. It stops any bearing, is the official term, bearing on places.
So if I was to attack.
Have you all played this before the
Holidays.
first time? This is officially our first time. I ran through some how combat setup stuff works. So I've given some thoughts of
can help.
gameplay, but I haven't seen how it all plays out with other people.
Can help.
Yeah. So you would have a total fence of 1, 2, 5, 7, 8,
9, 10.
11. Right?
Yep.
And I could attack with 3, 7, 8,
Attacking where?
10.
We're based on that.
You have my support if you need it.
That's a bad idea for you, Tom. And I just make annoy you for the
Make
rest
some
of the
enemies.
game.
Billy,
work
if
out.
we wipe you out early, we don't have to worry. Like, as much as this is oh, we're all friends, it's like, no, that we can take spaces
When
from
you're
people.
supporting,
but
you
I'm on
can't
the
move.
council.
I can't move, right.
So, hang on. So you're 11, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. With me, it would get to 11, which isn't the...
And then still defenders win. However, that guy could still get over here to defend. So this guy would have a defense.
People can't get over anywhere to defend. It's only for attack.
Oh, right.
Like that little gap in that top corner there is vulnerable.
So here you could only defend with what's in Holy Basin.
Yeah.
Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'd be hitting with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah. Remembering that if he does want to take these spaces in the top corner from me, he will need to move this stuff out of the way.
The other thing is, if I do that, and then for my second action attack again, with your support, I'd have enough to take Hollow Base because we'd pop in one of his defenses.
Are we going to be that mean to Billy this early in the
I'm just
game?
curious.
It's Billy! Yes!
I'm just curious why you want to help Tom.
I don't
not.
want to help Tom. I want to win. Fuck Tom.
This only helps Tom.
How does me taking 2 of your territories only help Tom?
He moves everything and you're weak. What do you mean?
What do you mean I'm weak?
You take that, you spread everything thin because you remove our Chris nuts, then you're weak. He attacks you. It's,
The Chris Knight wouldn't have to move in.
Wouldn't have to move
I don't
in.
have to move
Neither
in.
would my worm.
This stuff would have to move in.
That stuff would.
You would lose a worm.
High ups and down theory.
Hello. We're calculating some serious maths right now. I think it's a good move, Kai.
See, I'm the only person on the board that's gonna keep Tom in check.
What do you mean? When I'm over there, Tom and I can ally.
I'm literally
or-
getting hit from every side right now.
You've been hit by no one.
I can
Yeah,
be
I'm
hit
gonna
from
attack-
every side though.
Let's move this along. If it's a terrible mistake, I can get up and leave. It doesn't matter. I'm going to attack Little Gab.
Yeah.
Can't
Yep.
defend it because you've got one here. You're defended by
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You take it.
7
There's no
fence.
point in math in it.
I've got
12.
Tom told me to math it.
There's no point in math in it. We just
We
mathed
did
it
math it
before.
for the viewer, Billy. The viewers can't see everything clearly.
We
So
just
3,
mathed it before.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
So Little Gap goes away. You get one of my water tokens, however.
Yep.
They're going to come into play very soon.
Yeah, and we're shitting on Billy, but then he's suddenly going to start having
He's
water
going to have all
tokens.
the water tokens.
Oh,
Wait, it's just who I hurt.
Now he has one less there, and you have one more there,
Yes.
which means I don't think you actually
I don't
need my
actually,
help.
yeah, I don't think I actually need your help now that you mention it.
You will need to move a worm in, but
But I mean, I'm losing a worm, gaining a worm.
Yeah.
I'm at worm neutrality.
so let's check it if that is
Neutral
what
worm.
you're.
Okay, so Hollow Basin
Yeah.
has a defense of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
With 11.
Hmm?
This one still counts.
But it's a rock wall.
I think it still counts for. Or maybe it doesn't count for defense.
You said it didn't come before, so.
That this whole strategy,
Whole strategy is based on
was
that.
based on the
Yeah,
fact that
no,
the
that
wall
is-
doesn't provide defense.
That
Blocks
is fair.
providing defense.
No, you should be fine. Even with, you're fine.
Should be fine. It's like Tom's changing to side with you, Billy. I see.
When neutrality. Nice. Yep. So if your worm, wherever it moves from, goes into here, do they cancel out and then you get no worms?
I lose one then.
Lose one.
You
Okay,
lose it.
cool.
Yeah, no, it doesn't add its strength without people helping out.
Your voice is all strange.
Hey?
My voice sounds weird.
Yep.
In what way?
Deep and demonic.
Just a weird sounding
Deep.
guy.
How did we go deep and demonic? What?
Oh, are we all demonic voices?
Or demonic?
How did it change? No,
My
it's-
Arrakis. My dude.
Calculate defensive strength. The bearing strength of one territory on an adjacent one is the military force that it bears on it. That force is the sum of all strength values on the tokens in the bearing territory so long as there is no rock barrier between it and the target territory. If there is a rock barrier, that strength is 0. The barrier does block it.
Yes.
Unless you have.
And
Stuff.
all-
Unless you have
whatever.
teams.
So, you've
My
got
heart says it's fixed.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 defense.
Yep.
You're happy with that as the defender?
Yep.
Yep.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which currently isn't enough. But I can move. Did I count that again?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you can move
And I
your
can
worm
move
and still suit
worm
in
and
because
still
your
suit.
worm can move multiple.
Yeah. To bring it to a total of 11.
Our true natures are being revealed.
I expected this to be cutthroat, but this is. It feels a little mean. If it was anyone but Billy, I'd regret it.
I know Billy's going to bounce back, and I'm going to regret it.
I think he's
to be
going to bounce
honest.
back in some way, but
Billy's
see.
good at these
See, I was
type of
curious
games.
if I could flip you to helping here by offering you free passage to my territories.
Well, you can't just offer me free passage.
Well, yes,
unfortunately.
but I can not do exactly what you know I'll do and make it very difficult for you.
Because I can add the one you need. The problem is, once again, if you were anyone but Billy, I could possibly trust you right now.
Okay, so I understand you can't. Trusting me is very hard. But what am I going to fight you back with?
Literally the worms that you still have.
What have I done
And he's
to
still
you
going to have
lately?
worms here. Look, you mentioned, we talked about the Alliance.
Yeah.
If we lock down here, then the Alliance is looking far more promising.
100%. I can't trust Billy ever. In any game, let alone a cutthroat game, where he can backstab me right up until the point that we actually, say for sure we're allied. So no, I am not throwing my defense behind this.
All right, you win then.
Not going to lie, I was worried. That was going to
A bead of sweat.
go. So you get that guy back, and
Yep.
another of my...
You get 2 actually, because
I get
he
2.
lost 5 worth.
You're in Water Token City right now.
He can
Yeah.
stop any
Water
future
token
attacks
city.
from you.
Yeah, nice.
You put
this
a water
worm
there.
moves in, one of the worms dies.
Haha, suck it, Billy Worm.
If you get one more,
Yeah, I can
then
get 3
you can
resources.
get 3 resources.
Yeah, start building Sietches.
And a water goes in there because of the juicy bodies. Is that it? I think that's it.
All right, Billy. What's your plan from here?
To be honest, I just thought, literally from the point we set up the game, I was like, I want this guy to be isolated in a little box.
From the point we
That
set
was
up the
my
game,
goal.
I was like, Billy's going wide.
Yeah, it's because I put this thing over here, and I regret it ever since. Now, I don't want to do 2 attacks. I'm going to scavenge.
It's a good move. It's a good move.
All right.
Tom's a werewolf, but I bet he's been troublemates with Billy. He knows he's an insomniac. That is accurate. What did Billy get?
I got a raid?
He got a raid. So use immediately or at the start of your turn in any phase. Remove any one production site from the board. Or steal a water, food, worm tooth, or spice resource from another player and place it in any of your territories. That's terrible.
Wow.
Yo, okay. Suddenly make...
I'm happier now.
You can use that immediately.
I can use it immediately or at the start of any phase and constantly keep this as my...
As a
You're
threat.
nuclear deterrent.
Guys, I've got a button.
That's his ace in the sleeve right there.
Every time someone announces something, now you just go,
I like the idea of keeping this. I can steal a water, food, worm tooth, or spice. I can steal a worm? That's huge.
Worm tooth.
Oh, worm tooth? That's
Yeah.
less exciting.
You already have a worm tooth. You'll be fine.
I do.
All
I
right,
do.
what are you actually going to do for your second?
Yeah, my second one. I'm going to keep that to be able to use later. There's no point using it straight away.
Are you going to ship to try and consolidate power, or do you have to try and attack somewhere?
I think I have to attack. There's no point shipping. I can't do anything
Yeah.
by shipping. But if I try to attack here, Kai probably just defends it again.
Possibly. What strength have you got? You've got a whole grand total of 4.
whole
Kai's
grand
got
total of
5
4.
up there,
Yeah.
so you kind of shit out of luck in that regard.
I wasn't planning to attack Kai. I was planning to attack you.
What? That's great. Oh, no.
What do you mean?
I mean, alternatively, I could help you take that space.
Do I trust you to do that, though? Am I just going to waste my action by declaring an attack?
Or are we going full on in the let's vanish Billy from the board plan?
You can't. We're taking a
Not
very long
right now,
time.
but we will get there.
How are you feeling about that territory?
I
How
mean,
much do you
look-
care about it?
Which one?
This one. Tom's.
Are you asking if I want it?
Well, I was asking if you care if I take it. Are you going to stop me?
I mean, I don't really care who has it.
It'll be his eventually.
Eventually, I will care.
Eventually you will care.
Probably. I mean, look, it'd be real nice to have another spice production, but
It hasn't done anything yet.
it at the same time,
Hasn't done
it's
it.
2 territories away, and I'd have to spread myself kind of thin. So,
What are the other actions I actually have? Is it just shipment and attack?
Yeah,
for the
just
second one?
shipment and attack. You can either move stuff and choose not to attack.
Well, I'm going to declare attack on it.
All right.
because I literally cannot ship.
You have 4 attack and I have 3 defense.
Yep. It's up to Kai if he decides to
Yeah,
interfere or not.
I can offer it to Kai, but he knows what's up.
yeah, I think I prefer Billy on that border right now.
All right.
He's in a weaker position. I'd rather have him as a neighbour at this point in time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a water debt?
I will have a water debt.
I would like some delicious slurp juice.
Everyone's favorite slurp juice.
You know, I kicked the wall earlier this morning, and some slurp juice came out of my toe.
Oh, no.
You're in a weaker position, man.
If you want to,
All right, here's
some
where
slurp
it gets
juice.
interesting, because I now have my 2 actions, and I'm going to attack here. And
Figured that was
you can't do
Yeah, no.
anything about it. There's like 10 there, plus I've got my extras. That one goes. I would like a water, please. But now you have 2 of my water debts.
I sure do.
So once I've been given my water, I'm going to announce my intention to attack here.
Go ahead.
Cool. Another water, please, and thank you.
I need another water debt off you.
hoarding the water debt. See, now you're pretty secure because neither of us can attack you at this point.
Well, you can. I still have the things I care about.
Yeah.
All right.
It's really unfortunate that trade didn't happen that round. But we move on to the council phase. How's
Council
everyone
phase.
feeling? What's going on? Who's doing stuff?
I mean, I think I've won the game. Do you want to just agree?
Sean, you and I have the most resources. We have the most resource production. If production and trade actually happen, I'm open to some interesting trades so you and I can get some Sietches on board.
Yeah, there's nothing we have to agree.
Nothing we have to agree on right now, but I'm putting that out there, that you and I both have a bit of water and a bit of food and a bit of worm tooth. So
Instead of helping the guy with the most other resources on the board, I'd be open to taking a tooth off your hands.
I'd be open to doing whatever you want to Tom.
Anything, please. Actually, with
Yeah.
that being said, you've got a tooth down there, Billy.
I do, yeah.
That you
I will be
can't
trading my tooth.
You can't do anything with it because he's isolated down there at the
Yeah,
moment.
I will be trading it.
So, what would you want for that tooth when we get to it?
Honestly, I'll take anything.
Okay. I mean, I'd give you a water for it quite happily.
Yeah. That will work for me. As far as it stands, the tooth is useless to me. So.
Yeah.
And any other resource does the same thing for me at this point.
I don't know, is anyone...
yeah, I don't think there's much more to discuss.
Yep.
First player is now Kai.
Oh, heck yeah, let's see if I can roll dice.
Development
better than
phase.
He can't roll it well.
What are people making?
Sean. It starts with me.
Yep.
Well, what I would like to do is shore up my southern borders right now.
You don't have to.
Okay.
Now look, all this talk of like alliances, I think it's definitely gonna have to go one way or the other.
I mean, right now this border is hectic. There's a lot
Yeah.
going on here. I don't know if that's going to turn into a full-fledged war or a stalemate.
It's either going to go full-fledged war or we're going to realize it's a stalemate and ally with each other.
The thing is,
That's the problem.
Sean
One
to
of you
make-
have to ally with me if you do that.
for
And
Sean
that
to make any
hinges on me wanting
serious
to.
moves here, he'd have to pull resources away from that border,
Yeah.
and then that's open. So right now, I don't know if it's super important to be locking down what's going on over here. What I might do is turn that water into a still suit. Because that's not in a terrible position to defend a few spaces.
Mm-hmm.
This one's pretty well defended. And then I've still got some water. Trade with Billy if he's still open to that.
Billy does suddenly have more water.
That I do. That I do.
And you know what? I've got water depth from Sean as well, so I could actually just block anything if he started making moves. So I think that's all I want to develop for now. The still suit.
Yep. I also want a still suit. And then that's all I'm going to be able to do at the moment. No point putting a still suit there. If you find a way to attack it, it's going anyway.
Hey, that's still suit.
I will also build 2 still suits, please and thank you, in my lower corners. How about you, Sean? Mr. over here with actually having food.
I'm not going to build anything.
Nothing. Saving for his siege.
All right. So production.
Yes, you will have to roll the dice.
You have to pick a thing.
oh.
Pick a thing
boy.
first. So just to be clear, if I pick full moon
Yep,
and it comes up half moon,
your thing will still produce.
that still produces.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just you taking the risk on what's going to come up.
It's
Yeah.
a straight up guessing game.
I'm picking full moon again.
Yep. Now full moon this time.
Half moon.
So the benefit. So just explain what happens if I choose right.
You get to
You
create,
get to create a new worm. Which for me and you, who didn't get to create a new worm last time,
Hence, it's a thumper. So you're drawing
yeah,
a worm.
you're drawing a worm
Makes
over to you.
sense. Yeah, I'm going to go full moon.
Billy might be the only one worming up.
Oh, you get to choose.
I get to choose.
Yep.
So I get to choose
So
if the round.
You get to
happens.
choose if production happens at all.
Right.
If it does happen, we treat it as a both and everyone gets a worm.
Everyone gets a worm. Okay.
You all get worms. Everyone gets a worm.
Everyone gets a worm. So what are we looking at? If we produce, Sean's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's not because there's already stuff in there.
What?
You don't produce more if there's tokens in there.
So you have to move the tokens
Ow.
out.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay. I don't feel like you ever explained that.
I did when I was talking about the Sietches and the fact that the Sietches.
Right.
Let me double check that rule.
Well, if that's the case, all of my resource production is
It's currently stopped.
not.
Yeah.
I probably would have spent some more resources.
Yeah, probably would have
That's
taken-
Then so we can let you guys
That's
do
okay.
that then.
okay.
Just double check it.
So it's either I get a worm or don't get a worm.
It might be a siege only rule that I'm talking about. No, right there. If production occurs, territories with a production site produce 1 resource of the appropriate type, but only if that type of resource is not already in the territory.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fine.
alright. Well, rest in peace.
Well, in that case, I don't think it'll produce because none of my things will produce.
You don't want anyone to have any extra
And
worms.
I don't want you guys to have worms and resources if I'm not getting resources.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone besides Sean would get
Sean would
resources
get
here.
a spice.
I would also get a spice.
Oh, you would get a spice. Yeah.
So are we spending resources to go back and fix that?
Eh.
No?
Yeah.
All right. You're happy to move on to the trade phase?
Hang on, I have another question. Can I have 2 still suits in the same spot?
No. The second you have 2 of the same thing in a spot, one of them disappears. Hence why you want the other tokens like the gun or the
Yeah.
Toulon to add extra strength.
Variety.
I believe a great maker and a maker are 2 separate things. but I will double check that.
Oh, right. Worm and worm.
Yeah.
A little worm, big worm.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah. So we're not going to just backtrack and.
I'm happy to let you guys backtrack, but
I think it's
That's
easier
up to
to
you.
just continue.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
we
alright.
know. We-
None of us knew
it's
the
the
rule.
first time it's come up.
Cool.
No, we're not producing.
We're not producing.
No.
all right.
We're terrible.
He is a bad person.
Because I'm not going to benefit from it as much as you guys
Oh,
are.
actually.
Well, at all, really. I guess
when
could
you
get a
roll the
worm.
dice, I believe.
I mean, I'd get a worm, but everyone would get a worm.
No?
Oh, you could change the die roll.
Yeah. But you're gonna roll the die next one anyway.
For trade, yes.
And shipment.
And for shipment.
But right now, you could guarantee yourself another worm. And stop. If you choose
But
full
everyone gets a
moon,
worm.
if you choose full moon, Billy doesn't get a worm.
Yeah, but you guys do as well.
So, what does the card actually say on its rules? Is it when it's rolled?
On the.
Sorry, the card that you've got.
Yeah. So it says use after any die roll. You change the face of a rolled die to the face of your choice. I think I will do that. So I'm actually going to change it to full moon.
Interesting.
Okay.
This is terrible.
So then,
So your spice farm develops,
yep,
and so does Tom's over here.
Tom's.
yep.
And
get,
the three of us get to either upgrade or create
Yeah.
a worm. Did you verify whether or not they're
Yeah, I believe they're two separate
two separate?
two separate things.
So then I can only upgrade, right?
You can only upgrade.
Yeah. So I'm going to create a worm. Yeah.
So I've already got a worm there. I've already got a worm there.
I have reason, I think.
Yeah, I'm looking at the maths on it, which I think I'm still okay with, but see how it plays. Just because that one is connected to a lot of things. So I'm going to worm over here.
Bit torn where to put my wormy lad. But I guess on this side of the old territory is probably the way to go.
Cool.
Yep. Alrighty, so we're on to the trade phase, are we?
Yep.
Does it happen?
It does.
It does.
It does happen.
All right.
So, does this go in turn order as well? Do I offer a trade first?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of one of those weird ones where it's like open to everyone, but
Yeah.
because you can trade kind of as much as you
Yeah.
want. It's just one for one.
Alright, would you like a water for your tooth?
Yes. Yes, I would.
I guess so.
Do you need any resources, Sean? Or you've got one of
Um,
everything right now?
What do you got over there, Sean? Hey, man. I'm
Hey.
pretty keen to buy your tooth over there. I'd be willing to give you spice.
If he does that, I'm willing to give you spice for your food.
What's the offer?
Because then that tooth can produce again next time.
It is a single one item for one trade with each other player, so yes.
Can you ship goods across the border with a rock wall?
Only if you have a still suit to track it with. So yeah, the action of getting the resources you need to build a siege is kind of difficult. It's where trading is almost the best way to do it.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to do. Look, can we just trade a tooth and tooth?
Well, it's still Billy right now.
Yeah, sorry. Billy, I'll decline your trade.
I'm gonna decline my trade. No one else has teeth.
Tooth and a tooth.
Yeah.
It does depend if you're trying to attack me or not. I think I'm defended enough for you to not attack me.
Hey,
But
hey, Tom, man. Hey, do you want spice? Spice any good for you?
spice is pretty good for me.
I can get that tooth moved for you.
But you already offered the trade to Sean.
Can I not just keep offering?
It's an interesting place in the rulebook. If trade occurs, starting with a lead player and then proceeding clockwise, each player may propose and discuss a single trade.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
It's interesting.
Did not know this.
Yeah. But I can offer it back to you.
Right.
So it is now my turn. What are you looking for?
I mean, I just want to trade my spice for something. Preferably teeth. But more or less, I just want to get these empty so they can produce, really.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Where are you going to put it?
Uh,
Because I'm putting mine up here.
I'll put mine there.
Sean, I am open to offers, but only for spice. Yeah, trying to get 4 spice into one spot is actually kind of difficult. It's almost like you need to build it not where your stuff is.
When Sean's arm reached over the green screen camera, it was like a giant worm attacking.
You're allowed to just pass, Sean. You don't have to take anything.
Um,
Can I have the rulebook when you're done, Kai?
I don't want to get all my stuff together. That's what I'm trying to puzzle out.
If I can tell you,
Look, so
it is you grab this worm with this tooth and
Yeah.
you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I didn't think about using the maker.
Yeah.
Movie.
Okay. So in that case, with that,
You're actually in a pretty good position.
I'll trade you a spice for a spice.
No.
No? Cool.
All right, Kai. We're done with trade. We're into shipment.
Alrighty.
Let's roll that dice.
I'm just clarifying the how rock barriers work during an attack.
Yeah, if there's a rock barrier and you don't have the ability to move through it, it doesn't bear on the attack
So
at
players
all.
cannot attack an adjacent territory separate by a rock barrier unless these are still suit, Coolon, or Ornithopter
Yeah.
to move into the targeted territory.
so that
of
would
the
be-
rock barrier. So they
yeah.
have to move into.
You have to declare that item is moving in there.
When can I do the water debt exchange?
In terms of what are you looking for?
Like, when can I do it?
That is during trade.
During trade?
Yeah.
All right. What
Roll
are we
the
at
dice,
now? We're
see
at
what
the
happens.
shipment phase, which
I would say that's it.
you
Yep.
get to
You
decide.
get to decide
whether
if
or
people
not
are going to get to move stuff.
We get to move stuff. Tom's clearly trying to move some stuff, but I don't know what he. Oh no, you've got everything in one spot now.
Not
Oh no,
as
you
water,
want
but I
to
don't think
but it's miles away.
I mean, he'll want to move it so it can produce again, but that's about it.
Who else?
Apologies. Water debt is done during development phase.
During development? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to say yes to shipment.
All
It's
right.
to shipment.
I'm going to punt my spice over the border here
No what? Oh, you just...
as my shipment.
Ooh! He's got 3 of them together.
Intriguing.
That's not
Do you
good.
want to move anything?
No, I'm not going to move anything.
All right. I am moving this still suit into this space.
Cool. I'm going to use my maker to move this. So It would go
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And pick up all your resources along the
Pick
way.
up all these.
Guys, I think Sean might be building a siege over there.
Maybe.
Wait, what? Really?
Crazy. It's a good move. Hey, that's Shipment. Kai, take your action. What would you like to do? Would you like to attack or...
That's a
Scavenge.
good question.
Remembering that Billy has a bunch of your tokens.
He does.
A bunch of his tokens. What do you mean?
Water token.
Water tokens to stop him attacking places.
Ah, yes.
So
I mean, also it's probably smart to go over the person getting the Sietcher.
yeah, I can't get to him in this action.
Yeah. Okay.
Because if he builds a siege...
I mean, you could attack him. You couldn't attack him with enough.
yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't.
But you can
Like I
make
could
waves
theoretically take that one
Yeah.
and the one
and then
above it.
try to get, but I wouldn't.
Or you could like expand yourself, right?
Hey, Stormo. We're all sort of even still.
Yeah. No one has built any sieges, so no one has any score. Sean, however, is about to build his first siege, and because he does that, both his spice and his water will produce 2 every single turn.
Yep. Didn't miss too much, maybe a little bit of area.
A little bit of shitting on
jostling.
Billy.
Yeah.
A little bit of shit.
Billy came out pretty rough.
But
Yeah.
it's going to be curious if I blow one of your production sites up.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had that card.
Just
You could blow his spice up.
could. But at the moment, Sean's the only one at the table I don't hate right now.
Ow.
So I really want to make it 3 people that want to hurt me.
And
I mean,
actually,
that point just evens things out, right?
I'm still open to being allies.
Yeah, but then they ally,
I do like an ally.
which is even worse.
I think I'm
As long as
gonna.
you don't nuke one of my things.
I think I'm gonna scavenge.
Scavenge.
Look, these cards have been pretty powerful. I haven't had anything good yet.
Okay. Tom, hit the green screen.
Is this just water?
Look at see-through. Water of Life. Use immediately at the start of your turn. Gain 1 resource token of your choice in any one of your territories.
And any one resource token of your choice in
Well.
any one of your territories.
There's his Sietcher.
Yep, that's a siege for you if you pick food.
Oh no.
Look at that little place up there. Look at you go.
Can I just get a recap on how Sietches work, what they do?
Cool. So it not only is 1 strength,
Yeah.
it is towards your win con, so you need 3 of them to win.
Yeah.
And it doubles any production in that space and surrounding spaces.
Okay.
Or adjacent spaces.
So as my second action,
Yep. You can take a shipment.
I can take a shipment.
Because let me tell you, man, there's a better spot for you to build
Yeah.
a siege.
I know. So for my shipment,
Yeah. Remember, you can move back and forth.
yeah, I could.
Where's the better spot for your siege?
There.
There. So all those
Oh.
get it.
Which is why I wanted clarification. There's
Yeah.
3 adjacent ones
Yeah.
there. So
That would make Kai a very big threat.
Oh yes.
what I can do.
Sounds like my button's going to have to hold off for a minute. It's not too hastily destroy
Hey, look.
anything of Sean's here.
You build yourself a siege real quick, and then we can be allies at 2 sieges. We can be allies at 2 sieges.
I just thought of that before you said it.
So for my second action, I'm going to move this still suit
Yep.
1 space into Little Gap, and he's going to scoop up these and move his second movement,
Packs them all into his
Into Rocky
backpack
Ridge.
and hikes into the next territory.
and that's both my turns.
All right. Billy. What are you thinking, bud, now that these guys are building sieges?
Not gonna lie, I've been tunneling the idea of hurting you in any way I can.
That's fair, but does that help you win?
Yeah,
'Cause
no,
if-
but that's not where we're
I
at
can
right
support
here.
you here.
That's not where we're at here, Tom.
It's fine.
We're at the.
I just know, I feel I'm fairly well defended right now.
I don't know if we could take that even if you help me, alright?
I mean, let's count
I
it
mean,
out.
I'm back.
He's got a lot up here, that's all.
That's true.
And just
But I mean, I could give you 6 support. You've got a big chunky worm.
yeah,
and a-
3,
and
4, 5. So it'd be 11 between us.
And I have
You have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Yeah.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Oh, rip that space, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a reason I put all my stuff here.
Yeah.
And a reason I moved my still suit up here.
Yeah, because here you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
And I could only attack with 5.
Yeah. I did some quick maths.
Just thoroughly disappointing. Thoroughly disappointing.
I was very glad shipment happened.
I was not. When Kai said yes to Shipment, I was like, no. What have you done?
Yeah.
So I
in
get-
hindsight, I didn't need to do it. But
Yeah.
I didn't know I was going to pull that card. So.
True.
So I will scavenge first, because I'm definitely,
Yeah,
not,
could
definitely
make
not
a- make a
attacking
difference.
twice.
Shifting sands.
Shifting sands.
Move 1 rock barrier from one border to any other border except a border with drum sand without a rock barrier. So you get to move it anywhere around.
Okay. And that's a whenever I want card.
Yeah, you don't have to use that right now. And it is also tradable to other people.
This is true.
Is that only during the trade phase?
Yeah. It is a tradable 1-for-1 item.
Right. So he has to get something in return.
Actually, hold on. I could use it immediately though, right?
You could.
And then if I put the barrier here, I can take your production, hey?
You would have 2 versus my 3.
I would have
Oh, true. That could swing around. Yeah.
I would have the same power as before, but you would lose 3.
I would lose.
Yeah.
I would lose 3. Yeah. That is suddenly a very nasty card.
I can give you emotional support if you attack there.
But you have to move a barrier from somewhere else.
I've got a small
Yeah,
banner
yeah.
on my side.
So we're definitely using shifting sands.
Yep.
It's just going to be dependent on what barrier I take. No, none of those barriers really help or hurt you guys.
That one's just like mildly inconveniencing Sean. He can still get around it pretty easily.
Yeah, it's like
This one, it doesn't really matter if Sean can attack here or not because there's enough defense that it doesn't matter.
that. I mean, that would just help Tom if I moved it from him. You know what? As Sean, do you want me to move this one?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll move this one, and we'll chuck that there. And then my next will be to attack you.
Yep.
So it will be 3
Yep.
versus 3, 4, 5.
Yep. But your worm has to move in.
My worm has to move in?
Yep.
No problem.
Cool. Nothing I can do about that one, unfortunately.
But you do now have 2 of my tokens.
I do.
I am indebted to you. But I did get your spice.
Yeah.
And that makes me happy.
That is incredibly unfortunate, but is the way it's supposed to be played.
Yep. Well, that's my 2
That's your
actions.
turn,
So
yeah.
that's my turn.
I think I'm still safe most other places. Can't get that back at all, so that's fine. That was my only plan for building a siege, so let's...
This is upside down.
Uh-huh.
Just cause, really. Just cause.
Why not, man?
I am going to declare an attack on Billy. And I'm just trying to decide where is the best place to do it.
What did Billy ever do to you?
Well, quite a lot, really.
Curious?
Quite a lot.
I'm curious why you would not attack Sean here.
I'm considering attacking Sean, don't get me wrong.
Because I can just stop you if it's anything important, and then if it's
Yeah.
anything unimportant, it's
That's what I'm weighing up here. Is if you stop me, I still get to do that attack action somewhere else. So
you could scavenge though, right?
I could scavenge, but I think attacking... I'm in a decent enough position that I don't need to scavenge for items right now. So I don't think there's any way I can take this, because that is 4, and he blocks me off there.
Yep.
You've suddenly got a lot more defense there.
Yep.
That would be the ideal one to take, because you've got so many items.
Yeah. I don't think you can take him this turn, but
Yeah.
you have shit you can move later, which is
Yeah.
not going to be fun for me. But you could legitimately hurt Sean pretty easily here, right?
Yeah.
Like those areas. Take his gun off him. Like from a.
No, I'm
I don't
well
wanna be
aware.
attacked.
No. I am well aware. I'm also aware that right now, Sean is about to build a siege, so I don't necessarily want to annoy him, but at the same time, that puts him in a stronger position, and I probably want to attack him at some point.
Don't you definitely want to annoy him because he's getting a siege?
Well, alliances are still on the table. But I also know if they build an alliance, I am actually open to the idea of an alliance with you. So, yeah.
Bold words.
Bold words. Your defense here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8, 9.
8, 9, and my attack would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm going to attack you there.
So you're going to take the flats?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
I don't have to move anything to take it.
Right.
Because it not only gets me food, it gets me those 2 items as well.
Yeah.
And no one's adjacent, so there's.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do to stop it.
Nothing you can do to stop it.
Okay.
Cool. So I will take that space. You will get 1 of my tokens. No, you will get 2 of my tokens because you lost a lot of stuff. Sorry.
Please.
There you go.
Give me
Have that.
back my
But I'll
person.
take a water there.
Take a water.
Yeah.
Oof.
And all right, let's see how this plays out. I'm gonna declare an attack on Billy here
Yep.
because I can get through it with my still suit.
Yep.
You stopping it?
I can't,
Well,
right?
You can with your
water.
tokens. It's just, to be honest, I think you're better off keeping the tokens and building a siege with them.
Oh, do I want to stop you from
Yeah.
doing it? The thing here is, I would only stop you for a turn, and then you get it next turn anyway. And I had no purpose having it. I'd rather wait to stop you from taking a Sietcher or something later.
Mhm.
So, yep.
Cool. Thank you very much. I will take that, and I'll take a water for there, please, and thank you.
And I will take a.
You'll
debt.
take another debt token.
Now I can stop 2 of your attacks.
You can stop 2 of my attacks. What an interesting turn. Not what I was expecting. I honestly thought I had you defended, but
You did, except for.
you pulled the one random card.
Except for a mountain appears.
I was going to say. I was
Well
like,
done. Well
Wait a
done.
second,
Thank you,
that's not a
Stormo.
sand dune, it's a mountain.
Sean.
Yeah. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 on this space.
Yeah. It is a very well defended space.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong.
Drum stand is getting in the way. No one can hold them up.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a scavenge.
Scavenge. You've got nothing else to do. What are we thinking?
Well, I got a
And it's a
worm.
free worm.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
When you place a
Damn.
worm into any of your territories without a worm, or flip a maker you control to a great maker.
All right. What are you thinking? Is that a right now, or yeah? Because it gets shuffled back in the deck, I
Immediately,
believe.
Yeah. So
How far off were you down here? Would a worm turn the tide?
no, I'm miles on. So
Yeah.
like, force that I can bring to bear in here would be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's not yours
That's not
anymore.
yours anymore.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's right. What am I
Womp
doing? Okay, well actually then I want this one back.
Yeah, but that one is defended by this one.
Yeah.
It's an interesting way, like the webs
Yeah.
spread in this game.
Yeah.
It's really tough.
Getting those key points.
I'm going to get a worm.
Yep.
No, I'm just going to go with
Probably for the best.
it. Yeah. I'll shuffle this in.
And then you can take either an attack or a shipment action.
Because I think I need to ship. Everything's in one spot.
Yeah.
Just realised
Oh, at least I can
Spicy
move
decision.
things, right?
Yeah, that is a shipment.
I'll mention it in council.
Oh,
Um, this has got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you can hit this one for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna move my maker
Yep.
to here,
Good call.
which then makes it even.
which is enough for defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe that is the end. We now move to the council phase, and Billy says he has something he wants people to know.
Some spicy
Yeah.
thing to
So
discuss.
I can delete a production, right? Which means I can make it so there's only one food on the whole board.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It would make spice that much more valuable.
Yeah.
And water resources are then your only way to get food. Sorry, water debt tokens would be
Oh,
your
what a
only way to
debt.
get
Yeah,
food.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do it. Do
Well,
it.
I have neither of them, is what I mean. I have neither
Yeah.
of the food places.
So your question is whose
Yeah.
trees should you burn down?
It's more of a if allies end up happening,
Mm-hmm.
I burn down the other person's food.
Yeah.
I, right now, am willing to talk alliances and get this game going.
Well, it hasn't started yet, has it?
To really get this game going. Because
It's permanently.
but trust me, it puts you in a pretty good position.
Well, depending on who he ends up allied with.
Yeah. I am curious to hear what others think about alliances.
Yeah, I want to do an alliance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but with who?
That's the $1 million question, isn't it? I want to. Shoot.
I mean, right now, Sean is the most profitable for me to ally with because he is a step away from Siege, and so am I. But,
And so am I.
and so, yeah.
That's what I've.
Yeah.
We all of us can get a seat in either the next turn
I was
or
going
the turn
to say,
after.
Why
I am
do you
one
use-
resource
because
off of two.
he can spend his water debts to get enough spice here
During development, I can get 3 of any resource.
to.
It's only 3 resources, not 3 of any.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can't get multiple of the same,
Oh, you can't?
but you can.
It says
you-
any 3 resources.
It says any 3 resources, not. Yeah, like it's where it's. I think because of the pictures they've drawn, it's not. It's a bit of a weird one, and I was trying to find the rules to
Yeah, I was going
clarify.
to say, is that
Fair
right?
enough.
So
But
So
you are
Billy-
still
I mean,
still good
he
enough
could,
to.
He could still
yeah,
build
yeah.
one there regardless. Tom's the only one that can't build.
I can't build one
a
right away.
siege
I am
this
very.
coming turn.
I can
Yeah.
do it the next turn. Which is why Billy. I'm open to you and me, especially because they are open to each other. I know it is, but
and it's you and me.
But it stops you and me fighting each other, and keeps us pushing that way. We have now. It would then consolidate us in this area.
As I say, you have to pick between fighting Sean or me.
Yeah, is basically what I'm saying. And seeing
Or you
as we're
just don't
both,
ally with him and let
it's
him
true.
keep plodding along.
It's true, but it's an interesting proposition. It's not necessarily a good proposition, but it's an interesting one.
The only thing for me is it's at like a real interesting part here.
Yeah.
Where I'm
Because I can either-
I almost want to see it play out as
It
opposed
is,
to.
but also that would then leave us in control of the one food.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I
If
brought
you
it
need
up.
that back.
Yeah.
Which will be difficult.
Yeah.
But I don't know how.
I
need
think
help.
it puts us in a closer position to winning. I don't think you building 3 Sietches is as possible as us together building 5.
Yeah. So, regardless of who allies with who,
Yeah.
what can and can't you do in an ally's space?
Let's
And
have a look.
What changes?
Yeah.
The right to trade territory with another during trade, the right to move through an ally's territory during shipment and attack, and the right to share a win.
Right.
You
But
can-
you still have to. Your units still have to end in your space.
Yeah. But you can move through your allies' spaces.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to see another turn play out.
Okay.
I'm happy to ally right now.
But who is?
And I mean, you guys can veto it, but I'm pretty sure the person I want to ally with will make their next turns useful to that end result. And then the next council phase, we're all just going to be like, all right, we're allying with these people.
Yeah.
Because that's the way it's going to
At
roll.
this point, they're like
this
penciled
turn.
in, and then how this
Yeah.
turn plays out, we'll lock them in one way or the other. more or
Yeah,
less.
that's how I feel like it's going to go.
Well, so my problem is if I ally with Tom and he doesn't keep control of that food, then it was a giant waste of my time.
It's
So if
true,
you
but
ally
I
with-
have so much defense there.
So if you ally with Tom, obviously this food is most likely gone.
Oh, 100%.
More, yeah.
So if that was then
Yes.
taken from you,
So then that becomes heavily contested, and then
You
if I
guys
lose
will
it,
be
the entire point of
in
my
trouble.
alliance was
yeah.
removed. That's why I'm
I-
curious of not
Yeah.
doing it yet.
Knowing that I am ahead of Sean in the turn order because you are the first player in the next round makes things very interesting.
To be honest, I'm not opposed to allying with Billy at this point either, because he's also one step
It's also
away from
another.
If
siege.
You're
if-
also the most in control of food.
so
means
let's
that we could burn that food.
Yeah. But then a lot of Tom's stuff moves towards me.
so the only way Sean right. So either you guys ally and then we swing back up this way, or you and me ally and I'm fairly sure I can take this next turn,
Hi. If
thereby wiping out half
If-
of Sean's forces.
So here's another thing, right? So we're talking about the food being the most important here.
Does that make a difference?
Right.
The plan my plan is to attack that
I know
space
what
next
you.
turn.
You have 2 spice production sites. Like
Because there is
very
no steel
close.
suit in there, so all I have to do is
Right.
move a steel suit in.
So if this gets burnt, if this gets burnt,
I thought that's the one you were going to take
if
last
we
time.
ally, we'll
I
have
wanted
3
the
thought you were going to go.
sites.
tuk, tuk.
I wanted the food. I thought about it, but then I was like, he can stop me because I'm giving him 2 tokens. That's why I
And
attacked
I
you
can
instead.
hold him
Yeah.
off.
But can you hold them both off?
Well,
This has
you're-
gotten so
you're quicker
like
to mobilise on this north of the board.
And I can use 5.
with
because
what
if
you've got
I
here.
if
So
yeah,
that's my 5.
And if
Yeah.
I can hold
With
this,
a non.
I don't
threat.
believe he can hold
But that
this.
flips the other way too.
if I can hold this, I don't believe you can hold it.
I don't believe he can hold this, which means my troops can then defend this whole border.
So if he burns this, it goes to a
I have
spice bank.
concerns about the security of your border down here. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, well, so do I. That's why I'm saying if I can hold it.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Does
the
that make a
problem is-
difference, Billy?
If you can hold it and we're allied, that makes it my border that's at risk as well.
Yeah, but look, you've got all of this here. You can mobilise that down.
And
But
but,
the other-
then I'd
All
leave
this
this
way.
border open.
Yeah, but you're weak on he's weak on that border.
It's an interesting position where I have all the military power and none of the siege capability.
But then,
Yeah.
so the advantage to
Yeah.
going with Kai,
Soldier of
are we
fortune.
we keep that spice with myself, and I have a soft spot for the Hollow Erg.
Because you created that monstrosity.
The food is much more stable in terms of like we have multiple turns of like keeping it together, but then it's also arguably putting the 2 military powers on one team against us, and that scares me.
Billy just said the quiet part out loud. But Sean and I are the 2 military powers.
Yeah.
If Sean and I end up in an alliance, we will wipe the floor with you.
It does feel that way. It does feel that way. But then
I
why
don't
would
know
you
about
not
that.
just do it?
Because I can't wipe the floor with you while Sean is sitting on that border next to me.
And Sean will have a hard time pushing up because I can block one attack, no worries.
I can
That's
block.
going to slow him down. And I've
Arguably, I can
actually
block.
got
But if
some
you
defense.
need to block attacks, then
Yeah. I don't
you
block
can't
the
do the
siege.
siege. Like, that's where it becomes really interesting.
Yeah. It's just so much spice.
We have reached a point in the game where we're all at stalemate. Like, and we're like,
We're not
"Alright,
necessarily... Well, we can offer right now to make the game easier for someone to win.
Well, we can. But the thing is, I want to be on the winning side.
Yeah.
And the only way to know the winning side is to play one more round through the phases to see how it goes.
Yeah, I want to go one more round.
But the only end result of that is going to be dependent on what we think is going to be the winning outcome now. So even without
So
saying it,
that's the thing, right? You say that, but if anything goes wrong for one of us, we just veto the.
Yeah.
You just veto the alliance next round. If anyone hurts me too much, I can just veto the entire alliances and force you all to fight each other.
Yeah. That's true.
but once you're allied, you can't go back.
Yeah,
right?
correct.
So
yeah. Once the alliance is
basically,
locked.
The
like
question
I
is,
said,
do we do a 2v2 right now, or do we wait and see if it's going to play out for any particular people?
I want to wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think at that point, then it's done. Billy is now the first player.
I'm the first player.
Man,
Development phase. Trade in your tokens if you want them.
There's a lot to consider.
there is.
Oh boy.
So it starts with Billy.
It does, and I don't know whether I really want to bother trading my tokens in yet.
Yeah.
Really?
So if I trade them in, it opens both of you up to attacking me.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if I wait, I can see how it pans out. And
Sietches can't be built on the same space, can they?
No. Each token can only be on, like, individually on a space. So,
And I do need more military power. So I'm actually going to make 2 Chris knives.
ooh, spicy.
Making
Very
this area a little bit more secure, because your boy weak. That's my development.
I am not developing anything.
I'm interested to see what chat thinks. What's going to happen? If we can get in on chat and post, what do you think is going to happen by the end of this round? That'd be really interesting.
I just don't know if we're going to reach an agreement of alliances that everyone is okay with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True, right? Like someone's just going to veto it and then it's just going to get pushed back.
It's an interesting one because I don't know if anyone is right now in a position to build 3 Sietches themselves. But once it's 2v2, 5 is actually a lot more doable. So,
All right. So what's your turn development, Sean?
All right, well, I'm going to build my siege.
let's go.
Did you
Put that bad boy in.
Did you put that 1 on the board?
Yeah. Let's get that score tracker going.
Yes.
He's in the lead.
He should be in the lead. Why is it not working? Someone flips the table. Prediction. in.
Prediction.
Solid prediction.
Yeah.
I'm now
Pretty
winning
close.
that. So that's 1 development.
Yep.
I have a...
I think y'all are going to stall for another few rounds, and
No,
someone
well,
manages
no, I
to
don't.
breach a
Actually, that's
metaphorical
yeah.
wall and everything goes to hell in a handbasket. That is a distinct possibility.
So is that you?
Yeah.
All right. So the start of my turn, I will gain a resource token of my choice to one of my territories,
It's gonna be-
Yep.
which will be food to here.
Yep.
So that gets recycled into the deck. And then I will build a siege there.
Kai is on the board.
What have I got left in the way of resources? I've got a water and a food. I think I'm going to turn them both into still suits. Oh, I can't turn that one into still suit because there's already still suit there.
Correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Kai, can you point out where your siege was? Because I had the camera in the wrong spot.
Rocky Ridge.
Also, I think Kai won't win, but he'll end up Kingmaker. Sorry, Kai.
Quite possibly. Quite possibly.
I'll take it.
Yep, so I can't do anything with that one lonely food, so that's that.
So that's development done, I guess.
Development done. So we roll for production, hey?
Roll for production.
But everyone
Billy.
gets to pick their stuff.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm going
I'm
to pick Full Moon.
also going to pick Full Moon.
We all going for it.
And if you want to risk
do
it.
I do half moon then and hope to be the only winner?
Or are you then at risk of being the only one who doesn't get a worm?
That's true.
True.
But I could upgrade. You know, that's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I'm going to go for it.
Depends if you care about getting the new one on it.
Do like worms.
Did production happen last turn?
Um,
Why do I not have a...
there was
Because
a
there was a thing
tooth
on it.
there we
You-
traded.
Yeah.
Good call.
You know you can buy worms by the 1,000 at Bunnings?
God damn it.
Yeah.
Alright,
You can buy a box with 1,000 worms in it.
what are you picking, Kai?
How do they know there's 1,000 words in it?
That's a good
Do they
question.
count it?
God, you guys have made this a difficult gambling game, but ultimately there's two there where Billy gets to choose which side.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to side with Billy.
Cool. Alright, Billy, roll that dice. That is everyone votes
Everyone
whether or
votes.
not this happens.
Production.
Starting with Billy.
Yep.
Yep. At this point, it's a tie, and Billy chooses if it goes ahead, and Billy chooses if it went ahead.
Wait, what?
Well, I mean, I want production to happen.
Yeah,
So
but that's what I'm saying, is if two of us vote, it's a foregone conclusion.
Oh, right.
Yeah, right.
The leader breaks ties. Billy is the leader. Billy voted yes. It's happening.
Yeah. But
Cool.
are you voting as
Yes.
Yeah. I'll-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we all kind
So
of wanted it right.
let's go around and do each person's
Yep, starting with Billy.
things, right? Because that way we don't double up all this one.
Yeah.
So I get spice here
Yeah.
Yep.
and spice here.
Singular spice.
2 spice.
2 spice overall.
All right, and you get to choose a worm to put on the board or
I
to
do.
upgrade one of your other worms.
And I'm going to put a new worm down because I have an upgraded worm.
Yeah.
A new worm.
New worm.
That's still sweet. That's fine. Cool.
And I feel like new worm is most appropriately put here. Look how cute he is.
Cool. I will get a tooth here and a tooth here. And a food there.
Double 2.
I don't get a water because I've already got a water there. Get in the spot. And then I would also like to put a worm here.
Then me, I get a spice and a water.
In fact, you get 2 of each because you have a siege there.
Ah. 2 spice and 2 waters.
Look at that go. And Kai?
So-
Once Sean has put his worm out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. And then I want... Oh, can I upgrade?
You can if you've got one to upgrade. But if you upgrade this one, you lose it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nah, it's going to go... Yep.
Cool.
So my 3 are now producing 2. Does that mean
Yep.
I can produce one additional
You
one?
produce
here?
one additional one there if there's one already there.
Cool. I was just worried it wasn't going to produce at all.
No.
Because there was one there.
Get 2 waters.
I guess it
Waters
produces
and-
up to the level it can produce is
Yeah.
the right way to
And
say
2
it.
spice. Who wants to be my friend now?
Oh, and so
that-
I was supposed to get...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you get a tooth down there as well. That would be interesting. Like, just split the alliances across the table.
And I get a worm. Or do I upgrade a worm?
At this point, it's all about defending what I've got.
Okay. If at the end, if we get an alliance, I've got access to teeth. You could get a siege,
Here's the thing, Kai.
and then
The more
I
protected your food is, the more I like you.
so you can get. Yeah, true. That'll go right. But right now, with the resources that you've got, you can get with that one siege. So that puts us at 3 sieges if we ally. And then if I can get one more spice and get your spice, then we'll have enough for another siege.
Look, it's not changing where I'm putting my worm,
Cool.
because I'm either
Just
putting it
saying.
here to defend this from Sean or here to defend this from Billy.
Yep.
Yeah, fair.
So I'm just smacking him in the
Good
middle.
spot.
So right now, that's not a political decision. It's just logistics. So that's everyone's production, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we go to trade. Starting with
Or
Billy.
are we?
Oh, or are we? Exactly.
We get to vote on trade. That's an interesting
Vote
one.
on trade. Okay. I'm gonna vote yes.
I'm going to vote yes.
Well, I mean, it goes around in table
Oh,
order,
sorry.
but
I keep getting the table order thing.
yeah.
Cool. Trade happens.
Yeah, again, Billy breaks ties. So,
Yeah.
so starting
Alright.
with Billy then. Proposing any trades to the table, good sir.
We get to propose one trade.
Have spice. And Tom, I would like water. If you're willing to trade it.
Yeah, okay.
Proposing any trades.
Actually, we're gonna put it here.
I am open to teeth or spice for teeth.
As in, you'd give me a tooth for a spice?
I mean, I could do the same.
So I'm going to propose it to Billy because I like Billy at the moment.
Spice.
That you guys are dictating the direction this soft alliance is going in.
I just wanted spice off of my spice racks for resources that I cannot get because I can't get any.
Yeah, same, bro.
No, as in I can't get these resources anywhere else.
They can't get teeth.
Hmm?
Alright, Sean, you're up.
You want a teeth?
I do want teeth, yes.
I have a tooth.
May I have it?
Maybe for food.
Do you still want a spice, Tom?
Not a spice, no.
Water?
No.
What do you want? What were you
I'm actually kind of done now. I got what I needed.
Okay, so then that didn't work, right?
Yeah, that was discussion, not offering
Right.
a trade. It's that weird, like.
So strange. Yeah, because it's like, how do I know?
I am not open to anything, so no, that none of those were offers.
We got a first time chat.
Thank you,
Voice
appreciate it.
anarchy.
The colours on this are currently a little bit wrong, but I couldn't fix it, so I'll just fix it in post.
That works well live.
Exclamation your favourite colour in chat. Changes the colours in the background.
Yeah.
It's an even cooler part of our setup.
Thumbs up.
Exclamation mark green, because you want me to win.
It's true.
Okay,
Exclamation point blue.
can I give you my tooth for a spice?
For a spice. Yeah, right. I'm assuming Sietches don't double if a place is under the effect of 2 Sietches.
No, because they can only produce up to 2.
Yeah.
But you still need to build a second siege somewhere where you think it's safe.
Is anywhere safe right now?
Good point.
No one else has a spice they're willing to part with, do they?
No. Damn, this is tough. I still don't know if any, like, trying to win this solo, I think in a 4-player game, you have to eliminate someone and take control of all that space.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. No. I'm not brave enough. Alright, I've got food. Which is nice. A bit of a monopoly on food right now.
This is true.
Does anyone have resources that they'd like to trade in return for food? Billy's got a tooth over there.
Got a tooth. Got a tooth I'm open to trading. Teeth are hard for you to come by.
They are. I have a feeling food's going to be hard for me to come by in the very immediate future as well.
Not if we destroy that one.
Well, water. Would you give me a tooth for a water?
Nah, because I've already got water.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I'll sit on what I have
Shipment.
got.
Maybe.
I think.
What are your thoughts?
It's alright. We're good. So what up to? Shipment, maybe.
Yeah, we're up to shipment. Maybe.
Ooh, all right.
No shipment.
Shipment does not happen. That could have big consequences.
Yeah, that
I
sucks.
actually prefer that, I think. From a me perspective. No need for shipment. Could only hurt me.
I can take it. Is if what you're
So now we're moving to the action.
you've got.
Huh?
You've got.
What have I got?
You've got
Billy,
two of my tokens and can
what
stop my
are
attack.
the actions?
I've got.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
If I attack you, it's probably not that beneficial for me. Even if allies stood away. I don't think there is any advantage to taking that one. It's another territory I have to defend against you.
But it's another territory that adds to your defense for a few places.
Yeah, but he has to attack these things first.
Yeah, the question of where people attack comes down to who you want to ally with right now.
Boardgames.
Which, oh man.
All right. Let's math this out.
Yep.
Can I attack Dark Rock? I think that I can, but...
I was going to move out of there if shipment happened.
Right.
Yeah.
I must say, I'm attacking it for the worm.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Again, $15
5,
Bunnings. That was
6, 7, 8.
yeah.
You've got 8, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8.
Yeah. Plus you can move
Plus I
around
can
if you
move
need.
that worm
Yeah.
if I wanted. Which I will have to move the worm, won't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will do that. Wait, did we clarify if worms are different?
Yes. Great makers are different to makers.
Great makers are different to makers? Alright, I am going to attack Dark Rock.
Cool.
And I will give you a token.
But it will be 1, yep, because I lost 3 there,
Yeah.
not 4.
And then now that I have the additional worm, I'm pretty comfortable.
Place person in.
That's important.
Yeah. Billy out here attacking everyone right before alliances happen.
I'm attacking 2 people, both 2 people I've considered alliances with. So here, what is your defense? 'Cause you've got quite a bit.
I've got
3,
6 there.
9.
9. 12.
1, 2, 3, 6.
The maths in this game, I've been trying to do
9,
stuff in my head
11.
this whole time.
You can only get to 11, so I can't
It's
really
tough,
take it off you
like,
anyway.
I'm constantly
So
counting.
I can't move from 2 places, right?
I almost need like a pad to keep track of what you've got where.
I kind of wish there was.
You
like
can only
a
move
counter
things from one
that
place,
You could
eh?
put in to go. Okay, power of this
I think you
region
can
is
move.
this.
I think you can move from wherever.
When you're attacking, it's only one non-linked place that you can move
Yeah,
from, right?
you choose from one place and
One
move per supply or per shipment rules. So you could move both worms in, but obviously then you will lose one worm. But also,
Yeah.
you
Is
can
this
see
a
it.
game y'all play often or first time? It's our first time.
First
time.
time playing all the way through, I did some mock-ups to figure out, because I had to teach the game what it would be like. So we're still figuring out some of the politics.
Yeah.
We usually, unfortunately, true, this game is also brand new. We love to play board games, but that means we play multiple board games every single week, even if we only play one on stream. So when it comes to playing stuff on stream, it's usually the stuff we really want to hit the table and show off. So first time happens more often than not. But we read the heck out of the rules beforehand. We are professionals.
I didn't read the rules.
Check.
I watched the video.
Full disclosure.
All right, you guys got your attack plans?
I'm going to attack this one as well. I would
Interesting.
urge you not to stop me, because in a sense, this actually benefits you if we ally.
Yeah.
Or I guess it also benefits you later. But
Yeah.
Voices in my head. Basically,
So-
Better Call Saul.
Interesting. Yeah, no, that's cool.
Is that a board? that was a
also,
show.
I never got
Better
my
Call Saul.
waters.
Yep. Billy needs 2 water, please and thank you.
2 waters, please.
No.
No?
No, you don't need that.
I mean, look, I want it, so. I heard it. So that's my actions.
Interesting.
Basically, you influence the jury to court case. That's pretty cool.
Moise Anarchy's always the rules lawyer.
Oh, what a bloody legend.
Heck
Get some
yeah.
finger guns.
Appreciate the follow. Thank you for stopping by. We stream every single week here on twitch.tv/Nerds of the West. And you can catch any of our previous streams and previous content on YouTube. Right now, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Because I can attack Sean and I can beat Sean in this position. It is like 17 to 18 I can win.
Yep.
However, he has 2 of my tokens and can stop that attack. It's just a question of if he actually wants to do that.
So the only thing is you eventually have to make him stop your attacks.
Yeah,
Or
exactly. So for my first action, I am going to claim I am attacking that position. And I believe if I've counted it correctly, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 versus my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that is a tie, but I can move this one over to have the win.
Yeah.
Or this one.
Right. Cool. So I veto that.
You veto that?
Yeah.
You need to give me back my 2 tokens, and instead I get to take a scavenge action. And for the rest of this round, I cannot attack or support any attacks in that location. So I would like to take a scavenge action as my backup for that. Let me double check that's how it works, because it's the first time we've had an attack blocked.
I'm doing very top level for this. Funniest stuff I've seen in Nerds of the West.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's tight. If the first attack is stopped by the water debts, the player can proceed to make any other valid attack or choose instead to change their first action to scavenge. I'm now going to scavenge.
Okay.
okay.
Oh,
you
so
would try to take the
your
teeth.
action doesn't get.
The action doesn't get cancelled. I can choose to make it a different attack.
Yeah.
And I was considering attacking one of your other locations.
Right.
But yeah, I was very much just baiting out your stuff.
Fair enough. Discovery. Add 1 random production site from those not in play to any one of your territories that does not already contain a production site. Oh my goodness.
I'd like a food, please.
Random.
Random?
One
All right.
random.
That's cool. That changes things.
Oh, if it's food.
That changes a lot of things.
Alright,
Left hand.
that's right, my right. But yeah.
Oh, it's the food.
Food.
It's the food. And that's going right here. That is going right down there.
Alright.
Okay, now I have a big choice because I can still make an action or a shipment.
Remove from the game.
This suddenly gets very interesting because that one is like the linchpin. That spot is the linchpin for where I need to do anything right now. I could like swing all my forces into different locations, but I don't think that's a good idea. I think where I am is currently the best defense I can have, though I might start losing locations to other people at some point if they decide to attack. But alliances are on the table. So I almost think I need to shore up my defenses in case Sean pulls some crazy shipment thing, because that is what's hurt me in the past. I don't mind so much if for whatever reason Kai decides to attack me. I think I'm fairly well defended from a few other places. So I am going to swing using a shipment
What a bloody
action.
legend. Here's some finger guns.
Thank you for gifting that sub. Moist Amiki, you can now do exclamation your 2 favorite colors or exclamation sub your favorite color. Subs give you more access to the lights. I'm moving my still suit down there.
Yep.
That is my turn. Exclamation colors to see the full range of color actions you can take, but also now you have all our emotes. Sean, I don't believe you can attack me anywhere, but let's see what happens.
So if I decide to attack here,
Yep.
that I can use the stuff from this one?
Yeah, it's adjacent. Yep.
Yeah, so... But you can defend with this, right?
I defend with this massive pile of stuff. Like, there is so much in there that is defending every
That's
space
true.
around here.
Right, so...
Need just like a las gun to that space.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, can you imagine pulling that from the scavenge deck? That like I would like to think that they do not put that kind of stuff in this game. Like, I can agree with a little bit of swinging to make choices a little bit more interesting. Just blap someone's entire space is like, cool, you don't exist in the game anymore from random. Fuck that, I would never play this game again.
See, I'd play it again just because we did it to Tom.
Just to relive.
I don't believe you can attack me anywhere. Because you've got nothing to kind of push into. All your defenses are right here, and even that wasn't enough to you to stop me swinging in.
Unless you scavenge and get something that
Yeah.
changes things.
Heart of the cards right now.
Yugi, go!
I was hoping it'd be resources. Ornithopter, not that much extra attack, but that
But-
is 7 movement. And the only thing that can attack over the drum stand, which makes
It's
siege placement a
also,
little bit more interesting.
it's also so good for getting
So
these
I'll read it out. An
resources
ornithopter
together.
can move over rock barriers, enemy territories, and even across the drum stand area. When used for shipping, it can descend and ascend as often as needed without exceeding its movement limit, picking up and dropping off movable tokens except for a coolon or a worm.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's terrifying.
It's wonderful.
He. I don't know if I want to say it, but that lets you attack a lot of everyone.
Because you can suddenly grab things and move them. I don't know if I don't believe it lets you move your worms with it.
No,
but-
so it said
Unless
yeah,
we all agree.
except
Flying worms, boys, flying worms. Yeah, one of the interesting parts about this game, if you've only just joined us, is that there is a council phase at the end of each round, and that is where you can decide to change the rules of the game. We can change the win con. We can form alliances and mean it's suddenly 2v2. We can decide that worms can now fly. Like, options exist.
You can move over enemy territories, meaning this is like the easiest 3 resources of your life. Defending it, harder, but that applies for like
How much
so
attack power does
Yeah,
it
but I
many
can't.
locations. He only has 3 defense there.
one defense, right?
Yeah, it is only one defense.
it's
because
It's
of the
only
rock wall.
one.
because the rock.
But
wall.
I would.
Defender wins, and it's only worth 1. Oh, but then I can pick something up and take it with it.
You could, but remember what I said before.
What?
That you and I have the most military power, and that puts us in a very strong position.
If you took the gun
If
over
you
there,
if you took the gun and moved there, I will take it back from you next round.
but
Yeah,
But then he has to
before
move
that
away
happens,
from.
there's a good chance you could trade some of the resources out of there,
There's that, but it
or
also.
put them back on the on the ornithopter and just get back out. Just go in, raid, take stuff. You could even take the gun back with you.
Whose turn will it be?
I'll be the first player.
Tom will be first.
So he gets to go first.
Yeah.
So-
Don't get me wrong, it's a good move, but whether or not politically it is the right move for you right now
But
is the
it
question.
applies to so many
wouldn't,
locations.
He wouldn't be able to get in and out because he's just taken a scavenge action,
Yeah.
so he wouldn't have
Oh,
the
yeah,
shipment
yeah.
action after.
But
So yes, you can take that, but I will take it back the next round.
Yeah, I'm just going to scavenge again.
You can't scavenge again.
yeah,
You can either take an attack or a shipment, or do nothing.
Yeah.
Scavenge is only in the first part.
Yep.
So I'm going to take a shipment then.
Yep.
I regretted not
Well, because he
scavenging
get to
before the
ship
worm.
before you could attack to take that territory back.
He would get to ship, true, if shipment happens.
So,
If shipment happens,
So what-
then
the way
it's
that-
trade.
But
that you
I yeah.
the way that it might work is you could fly in there, take that space, right? Then all you have to do is sit there until the shipment phase,
But
which you're gambling on shipment phase happening.
You know, if you do that, you are losing all of these because you cannot ship them out if you are shipping the resources out. You will lose your military might just for taking 3 resources
Yeah,
from
that's
me.
right, because I'll have to weaken that to do it. Unless I put my ornithopter here and fly from here, so I can fly across the map. I'm going to take this, which is 2 to beat.
Yeah, but the point is, even doing that right, like, if you do that, you and I would not then have the option of allying together because you have suddenly taken a siege from me,
Yeah.
and I will take your military might, and it will make me the strongest player in the game who is suddenly against you.
Yeah.
But then I'm also on the back end of him.
You're on the back end of me, but I'm defended.
Yeah. But you have to choose between attacking and defending.
I've looked at it every which way. How do I break that stronghold that you have? It's
Yeah,
my way to do it was this, but you've already defended yourself.
yeah.
So if you take that,
The
you
way to
have
do it
pull
is
units.
ally with me.
Sorry. You're an ally with you, yeah.
Or
They
you
think
let
they're in
him sit and stew with his military might that he can't now spread out further. He's going to build 1 siege and then be resource.
I think the
poor.
way for us to break
Yeah.
his military is to make him spread out.
But
and
is
defend.
that putting you in a decent enough position to actually win? Is the question.
Yeah, I'm going to move.
Yeah. Good call.
Cool. That's me. That's what
Cool.
I'm saying.
That Kai now has your actions, I believe.
Yes. I'm going to scavenge to start with.
Cool.
Escape the Dark Castle. Is that? It's not similar to Escape the Cursed Temple. I believe Escape the Dark Castle. Yeah, choose your own adventure, not real-time escape. I will keep my eye out for it. It is good to know it's out there.
Is that the one that's got the big castle in the middle of the map?
Yeah, I believe so. All right, what are you thinking, Kai? What do you
So I've
got?
smuggled, scavenged, and I got smugglers. Use immediately or at the start of your turn in any phase. Move up to 2 of your items from the following list: Still Suit, Crisp Knife, Mauler Pistol, Jubber Cloak, Coolon, Ornithopter, to any other territories you control.
Ooh, okay.
It's really cool for quick defending and or if you get your
Yeah.
territories cut off. Pretty rare.
Yeah, so I don't think I would use that just yet.
No. This is very interesting.
Very, very interesting.
This got way more confusing alliance-wise than I thought from taking another turn.
Yeah. The alliance has now become a very hard decision.
Mike's has just gone crackly, apparently.
That would most likely be because Sean was unplugging his. So
true.
let's
Hopefully.
hope it was just that.
Hopefully that is all.
But keep us updated if it does stick around with that. Yeah, the alliance situation is
It's a
very
lot more
interesting.
rock, paper, scissory.
yeah, not only is Sean able to swing and attack anywhere and take stuff from you from behind, he... Because he's already got one siege. If he's got one siege and he can swing in and get a second and build a third, he's got options. He doesn't have the tokens to necessarily grab that, but
Y'all talking about me?
we're talking about alliances.
Oh, yeah.
Because you suddenly have raiding capability to steal sieges from people.
What are you thinking of doing here?
I gotta be honest, I'm tempted to take the space.
But is it worth doing if we ally?
That's the question.
I thought you were going to take it sooner, to be honest. But I guess it is not being of massive benefit yet.
So right now there is only 2 sieges on the table, but more will most likely be built very soon.
Yeah.
So the question is, can any alliances be
Can
made
we
right
take
now?
that if you have the reinforcements of, well, I guess just one, is it? Or any?
Anything
Just-
touching?
Anything
Anything
touching, you
touching?
could reinforce with both of those, and
6,
like that
7.
guy.
Yeah, you can swing across.
How are the mics
Oh,
now,
even-
Morgan Moon? I think it might have been me getting
Yeah,
up.
that's what we're hoping. There's been another made by
I
the
don't
same
think I can
people,
swing
Escape
as
the
an
Dark
attacker,
Sector.
can I?
It's easier to get, but essentially the same
As a
thing.
helping
but
Oh
in
defense.
the
yeah,
story
no,
setting.
you're only
Okay,
defending ones. So it'd be
good to know.
3.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9. You could assist with.
Could assist you with 9 on Drumwall. If
and I
you
could
wanted to go
attack
that route.
with
Because then a siege here would be
6.
15. You could
And I could back up.
bring
with
one of your worms or
one
something.
worm. So it'll be 8 from me, 9 from you, 17.
And I've only got 14 defense.
And
So
that-
you guys going to ally?
it opens us up for a good siege.
It does open us up
If-
for a good siege. Because if I built a siege here and we were allied, it would double my allies' production as well because it's now our siege.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would double check if Sietches double your allies stuff.
I mean,
Right.
there's no indication
But
of whose
it-
siege is whose, right?
Even if
Yeah.
it didn't, we can trade territories.
That's true.
So
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, you can
Like,
trade territories to make it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's I don't believe Sietches will double your production, but you can just hand that territory over to your ally because you're then
Yeah.
working together. I propose.
The issue with that,
he has his
it's still my.
Movements.
Oh
It's
done
not
his
my
actions.
second action.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about attacking me right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool. Is it just the 4 of you boys, or do you all have others that join in with you? We have others that join in all the time. There's about 8 people who are regularly involved. You'll most likely see me here every single week. You can go through and have a look, but then we have other people who jump on kind of semi-regularly, depending if we're playing Magic or just who's available, depending on who wants to play what game. I think you should attack me. Mostly because it means you have to move units around, but...
But it would be moving a unit like this,
Yeah.
which, if we don't ally, sucks for you. But
Yeah.
scared of helicopter boy there.
Yeah.
Get to the chopper.
But if you're scared of helicopter quality, regardless of if he's in an alliance or not. So you need possibly backup then and need to be in your own alliance.
Yeah. Or his alliance. That's one way to never get helicoptered.
You can't beat him, join him.
Yeah. You know what? I think that's probably because your defense is how much?
14.
That's including those?
Yeah.
I better be right. You're not like actually.
No,
I
it's
just did
1,
math.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Versus
19. You guys,
17, 18, 19.
if Billy gives you his support, you take that space.
Yeah. Which means that then potentially a siege here doubles both of those
Yeah.
for us.
Is that
It's pretty good.
does that sound agreeable to you?
I think they're allying, Sean.
It's sounding good.
Kai. Come on, man. What are you doing?
Sean, you and me, baby. You guys play your attack out, and then we'll have the alliance discussions, because this is no. Please ask as many board game questions as you want. We play a lot of games. Don't think we played Secession.
Yeah,
Are you making the attack or
Alright,
not?
so you throw that support behind me.
Yeah, I'll
Well,
throw
you
the
gotta
support.
choose first.
The ally.
He backstabs you. Billy, defend me.
I was gonna say allying is like more of conversational, but
Yeah,
I will help you with the attack.
Billy, defend me. Billy, defend me. Billy. Yeah, okay, cool. You take that spot. Water, please. Sorry, water debt, and you get the water there. There was no way I was holding that. It's all good. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Okay, so now it's the council phase.
Now it's
All
council
right,
phase.
Sean, you want to
Council
ally?
phase. Sean,
I just gained a tooth space.
I know you did.
Sean, I already have a tooth space that will have a siege on it and can share that with you.
But you having one siege, maybe in the next round.
Did you guys give tokens?
Yes.
Yes. It's one of those situations where I think I'm in a strong position, but saying so means I need to put all my cards on the table.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
this
look.
is now a backdoor to that space as well. If he wants to take us both on now, he's got to come around the drum stand.
But to allow you two to ally would mean I ally with Billy.
Well, yeah, naturally.
Yeah. So whether or not you think that's okay is...
Well, it's either that or we just no one allies with anybody and we all go it alone.
Are you two going to work in an alliance?
I was pretty open to it,
Look,
but
I am open
I
to
am,
just about any alliance on the table. So if other people agree to being an alliance, I will ally with whoever's left.
the problem is, right,
Yeah.
as much as I like your position and I think that we could smash out some sieges real quick, I don't like that being one army.
yeah, look, that's why I'm doubtful.
I don't
of
know
it too.
if I don't know if this alliance would benefit either of us if they can just roll.
But do we build?
So, but here's
Do
the
we
thing.
build them quick enough?
Yeah, but even if you guys don't ally, I will take that space next turn and have enough to mobilize anywhere across the board I want.
Which space? This one.
That one.
That one.
I can take that this turn. This no longer applies, these belong to me. I can take that next turn and have 90% of the army on the board. So playing solo against that,
Well, but
Is-
before you get a chance to attack, Sean could move more defense in.
he can. I don't think it'll help him.
I think mobilizing his army is a lot harder and time consuming than he realizes. But Sean having ornithopters really hurts. It's whether we could build 5 quick enough. Because you've
Which I don't know
effectively,
if we can.
you have one.
Can you... Well, is your chance better to build 5 quick enough or try and play solo? Because I think the
Yeah.
options on the table right now are everyone plays solo, in which case I have a massive army, or we swing into alliances and see what happens. Because I think alliances are risky, but
I mean, if we play solo, you have a massive army, but I have Billy on this side, Sean on that side. You've got to get through before you get to me.
true.
Yeah. You have a big army, but you leave a lot behind with whoever you attack.
But the more I attack, the less you guys have to attack with. That's the thing with this game.
Yeah.
I can take out just about any space on the board because my first attack is take out Sean and take his ornithopter if he doesn't move out of the way. And then my second attack is anywhere on the board. So who wants to ally with me?
Guys, let's form an alliance of 3.
Yeah.
Vito.
Change the rules.
3, but we need 7.
As I said, open to allying with anyone. So you guys figure out where your alliances are. and my plans are then based on who I get left with.
I mean, if Tom and I ally, I've got more defense on this board against Sean than he has attack. And I can block one attack.
Mm-hmm.
Billy does have some attack over here, which is a concern.
But I don't think it's enough to break through anything I've got.
Yeah, but you're going for Sean.
I mean, you could definitely swoop in,
You can swoop in 1 or 2 places, and then I'm defended from there.
like there especially.
All of them. Because I attack last.
It's tough choices, yeah.
I have to go use my still suit.
I say.
I haven't played Space Sheep.
What are you thinking alliance-wise, Sean?
Oh man. Rihanna's like,
Do you even want one?
I'm close to getting a second siege, but then going to be miles away from getting a third.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on your attack phase, you can airdrop on other people's ones, which is very much a
true.
concern. Because realistically, losing that territory is quite literally pointless to you. Like, losing the military there, but if you just...
But if he loses,
just
if he
exit
loses the
everyone.
military there, he loses his ability. Like, if he loses the military in this spot, he loses this as well.
Yeah, but what I mean is if he just gets the Sietches quick enough, it's irrelevant.
Yeah, when does the game end?
During the council phase, if someone has 3 Sietches.
Right.
So I don't believe you can build a second siege this development phase, but you might be able to steal one. And it just seems how close you are to anything else.
Yeah.
I think, no matter what I say, you're not going to listen to me.
No, I'm interested.
Kai is the real sticking point here, because I almost feel like no one wants to ally with him, even though he's got a siege.
See, if I ally with Sean, if he wanted to, we basically have cornered Tom. And I feel like my defense holds up against Kai, unless he moves stuff. But then if he moves stuff, he's leaving his siege even more undefended.
Right, but
Oh,
only
bloody
undefended
legend.
from
His
Sean,
finger
who is
guns.
then attacking me. Thank you,
Yeah, but
Imkin
Sean's
Hand,
got-
for the follow.
That's what I mean. It's such a rock, paper, scissors circle. It's
I feel like either someone's about to die, and then the game becomes who can run to the finish line solo,
Yeah.
or it's let's form teams and play it out.
So tough.
You and me, Sean. Let's go.
I don't hate the idea of solo at this point.
Me and Sean versus Kai and Billy.
I do like the idea of allying with the blue team.
This is really, really tough, and I want to keep things moving, but
Yeah.
And what's the time? Whatever we do, we can reduce the win con.
Yeah.
yeah.
True.
Me and Sean, Kai and Billy on the table.
Yeah. Alright, I accept that.
So we can
Let's get the game moving. I want to see
It's a big
how
army.
allies play out.
Yeah.
It's a big army down there.
It's a big army down there, but it is far away from you guys.
Moist Anarchy wants
too
to go
big
solo.
armies. Yeah.
I may have to pull the time card at some point. So.
Yeah.
I'm kind of arguing if I veto everything and make us solo.
Make you call.
Look,
Do you
I'll-
think you can win solo?
Not yet, but I don't think. I think whoever I ally with is worst off.
I'll ally with you. I said I'm open to allying with everyone.
Yeah.
Then we're back to solos again.
Because you already know that.
Look, I
Friends with everyone.
yeah.
yeah. If we make it
I'm open to me and Billy versus you two and 4 Sietches.
I was gonna say me and Billy against you two.
Okay. I'm open to that if Billy's open to that.
Yeah, I would do it.
All right. Welcome to the team.
All right.
Let's go, buddy.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's
the
not how I
game now
thought this
is
was gonna pan out, but
2v2, me and Sean versus Kai and Billy. First team to 4 Sietches wins. We enter the development phase, and I am the first player. I would like to trade in 3 rival debts. Here you go, Monsieur Billy,
Yep.
Monsieur.
for any 2 resources. And I am taking a food and a tooth, and I am building 2 Sietches. I don't need them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would like 2 Sietches. My team is now on 3.
There's the 2 if you can reach them.
Let's see what happens. Oops, sorry.
Billy, I need all your shit.
That is what will be happening. So it's Sean now, though, right?
Sean now gets to develop if he has anything to develop.
Yep.
Sean, as my teammate, I don't think you should develop anything. I think our plan from here is military might and steal one of their Sietches.
Yeah. So should I develop these? Because I don't need them. If I get one more spice. I
One more
have a
spice, then we
siege.
get it anyway,
Yeah.
but that's after a whole nother round. It's more... You can build a still suit with that, I guess, yeah. Just
Yeah.
for the sake of having another still suit.
Yeah. I think that's the plan. Cool. That's me.
Cool. I'm going to produce this into a still suit.
Yep.
And that is it. I think you should
Sean, just take your mic position.
produce.
See where it's...
I was going to put in
Theirs, that's all. Yeah, you got your
5 rebels.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm putting in 5 water debts.
Oh boy.
So 3 go back to Kai, 2 go back to you, and I get any 3 resources.
Yep.
So, ooh,
Ditch the
I
jacket.
need the other
hopefully
2.
that's
So
better.
spice and wood, food.
Yep.
I get 1 more. How do I want to go about that?
Definitely don't want a Chris knife.
Feel like I want a grist knife.
Yeah, I was going
Definitely
to
not.
say,
I was
definitely make it a tooth.
I'll be making a tooth over here.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah.
It doesn't really get made anywhere.
And I
it's
can make a still suit here.
Yeah.
So a grist knife here. So I'll put
Chris knife there, still suit there.
teeth here, which
Are you developing a siege?
will then develop. Yep. And then I'll be developing a siege and
Nicely done.
a still suit.
I was okay.
If it makes it feel any better, I wanted to ally with Sean from the start. Everything I said was to try and convince you two to ally together.
Because now that defends everything together.
So let's see what happens.
That's my development. So we've got 2.
So come.
All right, move into production.
Yep.
Let's see if anyone can and will produce anything.
We better flip up things
Oh.
first before we roll.
I rolled a double. It doesn't matter.
Well,
Everything's happening.
okay then.
Well, okay.
Sorry to rush ahead with that, but why is this not? I rolled a double. There we go. All right.
Stuttering interference.
Damn, that's annoying. Check that connection. Let's go around the table, starting with Kai. What are you producing and where?
So I produce a spice over here. But these 2 are already fully produced,
Yep.
so they're not producing any more. I get to either create a worm or upgrade a worm. I think I'm going to upgrade a worm for a change. You've got any spice.
I'm going to have 2.
I just raise it up.
Oh
and
yeah,
production
right. Okay.
level.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you'll
yeah,
have a
yeah,
tooth.
yeah. Okay, so I'll turn this guy 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Into a great maker.
Yep. Wait, do you do the rest of your production? Or?
That was the rest of my production. That was all my production.
Yep.
Do you not?
You
Oh,
also
yeah,
get
that
tooth
one.
there. Yeah.
Give the 2 first?
I forgot I have that now.
Yeah, so it goes to me.
Team Yellow Wiggle. Let's do it.
I need
And by
one
that,
more
I mean the
spice.
yellow player, not the yellow person. Cool. Billy gets 2 spice.
2 spice overall.
And
So I
another one
need
over there.
more.
What are the dice mechanics for this game?
Just making stuff happen or not happen.
Yeah, it's sort of randomizing the round slightly.
I will need 2 teeth.
I was going to say, I get my worm thing, right?
You do get your worm. Yep.
I think I'm going to grab another worm rather than making a bigger one. Yeah,
Sure.
it's technically more.
Yep.
Because you can move through my spaces now.
Yes.
Just not end up in them.
Yeah.
I will need 2 teeth, a food, 2
Don't have
water,
the
and
worm
2
yet,
food.
sorry.
Unfortunately, this one doesn't produce 2 because there's a rock barrier in the
2
way.
teeth.
2 teeth, a
Ah.
food, 2 water, and a food.
Oh, the rock barrier stops it.
2 water and a food.
Yeah, so that won't double up,
Just double
I
check
guess.
that.
Food. Sorry, 2 food.
Yeah, there is 2 food there.
I need a 3rd food. Thank you. Oh, resources are hard. And Sean, what do you produce over there?
I get a spice.
2 spice.
2 spice, sorry. A water, another water.
And a tooth.
Cool.
All right. Let's see if trade happens, because this could be very interesting. Because Sean, I think we're in a very good position. We can either steal a siege from them, or we can build one of our own. So let's see if trade happens. Trade does in fact happen. That is a full moon symbol. I don't know if I need to trade any resources with you, though I'm trying to figure out right now, right? If you get another spice to there, unfortunately I don't have a spice to trade with you, then that's a siege,
Yeah,
which you
I can do with the ornithopter.
can do with the ornithopter.
Yeah.
But then if we have a backup plan of somewhere for me, yeah, that can work.
I like that when we get
Can
to our
I
attacks, we can just
trade
open the
you
door.
a tooth
Yeah.
for a slice?
Because it'll be like,
Yeah.
so that I can put it down here.
I've got so many ideas.
Whatever.
Yeah. All right.
So we up to trade?
We are up to trade. Sorry. I was using the dice just because you roll it and put it there. I mean, if you think you need any more military power to use your ornithopter anywhere,
Wait, what was this? Trade?
yeah.
But I can't ship right now, right? Ship's there.
No, but I could, like, yeah, if there's anything you needed to trade anywhere.
No.
But
Yeah, can I trade you a water and a tooth?
You can do one.
you can only do 1 for 1.
Yeah, so for a water and a tooth. So just 2 trades, but of the same item each time.
You can
That
only
way
one
it
trade.
You can, it's only 1 trade.
Oh, 1 trade.
Yeah.
In
Gotcha.
that case, no, there's nothing I can
No,
do.
cool. Yeah.
All right, Billy, hear me out.
Yep.
So, I will trade you a tooth for a spice,
Yep.
right? You'll take that tooth, put it wherever.
Yep.
I'll take that spice, put it over here.
Yep.
Then I'll trade you. What will you have?
You'll have a spice and a tooth. So then I'll trade you a spice for a tooth.
Yep. And yeah, best plan of action is to get our resources on the front line away, right? And then later we could
Yeah,
potentially.
so what I'll
use
do, I'll
movement.
trade you a tooth, right? For a
Yep.
spice. So you take that, I'll take a spice. I'll put the spice here.
I'll put the tooth in here.
And now I'll trade you a spice for a tooth.
Yep.
Or you trade me
So you want
a tooth
another
for
tooth?
a spice, right? So you give me that tooth back.
Yep.
I'll give you one of these spices.
And then you're going to be able to collect all that up.
And I'll be able to, we're just condensing,
Yeah, condensing.
basically.
We can't have 2 sietches in the one place.
No,
But we can get it
But-
away from them.
we do this. That's starting to condense a pile here.
Yep.
And we can condense a pile here or here.
Yep.
Yeah? So I'll give you a spice, and you give me a tooth. And I'll put that one here, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think we need to be attacking on 2 fronts,
Maths is hard.
Sean. Yeah, maths is hard.
I think that's right.
Our ultimate goal is to steal a siege from them.
Because then we inevitably want that and that.
And because we don't
And we
necessarily
wanna
need to move these ones
that and
away,
that to there somehow.
but if you can get your
Those two there.
Chris knife into here, then that leaves you with 6 ready
If
to
you
swing
can-
into
if you
any
get the
attack
chance to
anywhere
trade,
when you're attacking. It's only when you're attacking. Though,
It's all gonna be
is
dependent.
maybe don't
on-
put one of the spices in there.
the tough position.
I think they should be. If we trade again, we move them again, right? Whereas that's
no,
the,
I can't beat any of their siege areas.
Not right now.
You
Probably
can
be
But we can
safest.
start
I guess.
swinging in.
It's
We
probably
also
the
know that we can
safest
build a
place I can
siege
put it.
next turn.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is, if we start attacking through, we're wiping out some of their stuff,
I mean, Shipment
making
might
it
not
harder
happen,
for them to
but-
get to our sietches,
Yeah.
while we have the backup plan of building sietches.
So my plan was to fly that stuff over here.
I think your better plan is actually to use, to fly.
So fly this and this
Yeah.
over here, and then
And then
like-
pick up the spice to build our last siege over there. Yeah. Cool. You guys have made your trades?
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's see if shipment happens, because that will change a lot of things. That is a both. Shipment is happening. I don't know if I need to ship anything right now. I guess moving. Yeah, I need to move at least some of these dudes out so they can be on the front lines for attacking. I don't like the idea of them getting an ornithopter, though you can always throw your defense in behind if they do manage to swing in, so we might be okay. And they also don't have a gun or that many Chris knives, so I'm still going to leave those dudes to defend down there. But I'm going to pick up these guys. I've already got steel suits just about everywhere. I almost just need the one guy, don't I?
So what's the deal with drum sand? Drum sand being the center location, none of your units can move through it, except for the ornithopter, which is the helicopter unit. He can fly over it. I guess thematically that's where most of the worms live, being drum sand. So if any ground units go on there, they create the noise and attract the worms.
I never made a worm in production phase.
Did you know?
It was gonna go there. Because I already had those ones.
Rewind the tape, boys.
I almost thought about upgrading instead. What I am gonna do is, grab these guys and move them the 1, 2 up to here. That is my 1 shipment. 1, 2, 3, picking up and dropping off water along the way.
So my shipment now.
Yep.
So I can move any number of things.
Yep. As long as it's only 7 borders that you're crossing.
But can I move this guy?
No, so it's
one
one
shipment.
shipment.
Oh, yeah.
So what you have to do is
So-
grab
so-
your ornithopter.
Yeah.
Yep.
So pick that up. Go. So 1, 2. I can pick up all of this.
Yep.
3. Then do I want to drop off some stuff? I think probably, yeah, doesn't matter. So
Yeah.
I'll drop them both off here. Because that would protect this anyway.
Yep. And then grab your, pick up your other
so
spice.
I've gone 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4. Pick that up. 5.
Yep. And then move your ornithopter back to with the I was going to say here, so it's ready to attack
Yeah.
to anywhere you're
Yeah, so
looking to
6.
attack.
6 moves. And that's that.
Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna grab this worm.
Hold up. What is it? If we let them keep that, they guarantee get the last Sietcher next turn. But they're not going to get to keep it. Because I'm going to delete one of their spice. So they won't get a Sietcher next turn.
You produce. It's delete one of the production, not one of the items.
No,
Or steal a water, food, worm tooth, or spice resource.
Interesting.
So I'm going to stop them from getting the Sietcher next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So we can potentially stress less.
Okay. Well, here's what I was gonna do, right? Get my worm. He can move 5 spaces.
Yep.
He's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, which is gonna distribute
Right. And that will give you enough to...
the stuff that we want,
Yep. So
Around
they'll give
here?
us both.
right? We'll be missing a spot,
yeah.
We're missing a spice.
which we can move from here.
Are you
Possibly,
able to get that
or
one in it?
unless you can move someone.
He's got 5 movement, alright?
Yeah. So you can move 1,
2, 3, 4.
but then those are both still stuck there.
Gross.
What can you do? Can you put your stolen on any of your territories?
Can I
Your
put what?
territories border that one. To trade territories, we have to do that on.
As
to
a trade action.
Yeah.
Yeah. The decision space in this game is huge, and it is ever shifting.
All right. Worm's gonna move 1. Pick up these.
Choo choo.
Do the
Two.
terrains of any location matter? No. It's all the same apart from drum sound.
Yep.
3,
You get some cool stuff like what's going on here
4,
with Hollow Erg. So that's like a territory inside
and then he's defending.
A
another
territory,
territory.
but it's
So-
also locked off because of the border. The only thing that does matter is these rock borders.
Yeah, so these we actually placed out.
Billy, what is your shipment?
What is my shipment?
Like you can cross the borders if you can get somehow. Have you got a great mate?
Yeah, I
it's
do.
there.
But you can't end in my space.
No. Can I drop resources off in your space?
Yep.
Yeah. I just don't know if you can get in and out.
2, 3, 4, 5. No. I would not be able to. My original plan was to just get my blade in here to get ready for some
Yeah.
attacks.
There's a possibility.
Yeah, I mean that is also good.
Yeah, so I moved that one because it is sort of useless being back there. That was to defend against you, so I don't think there's any value in me moving other stuff. Cool, shipment done.
We move into the action phase. And this is where things are going to get interesting and where we have to start doing maths.
I've been doing math this whole time. What are you talking about?
I've been doing maths this whole time and it's still not making sense in my head. I'm trying to figure out if there's any spaces of Billy's that I can attack. Because there are definitely spaces from Kai I can attack. or if there's any spaces from them that I am not currently defended against, because they have... They can hit there not very well, but it is a possibility. This space here is what I'm currently thinking, or this space here. But I'm... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21. This is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Do I have the rulebook anywhere?
10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's over here. I only got 15. You can't hit anywhere enough right now, can you?
No.
Because this one's super defended. His Sietch over there is super defended. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 20, 21. But then that one is a bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Someone's mic got a connection issue.
Damn, we thought we fixed all of those. I think everyone is super defended right now, which makes me think that almost... I don't know if anyone has the strength to get through everywhere they need to. Because Billy can attack here with a lot, or attack here with a lot. Actually, this one is probably the biggest threat. I actually think playing defensive is our best play right now.
I would say so.
So I'm going to take a scavenge, and I hope this plays out. I'm going to take a scavenge, please and thank you. Ooh.
Frame kit. Used during any shipment phase. After you've made a shipment, you may make a second shipment. If there are no shipments in the shipment phase, due to either vote, storm, or the eye, you can instead use Frame kit to make a single shipment.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. And then I am going to make a shipment for my second action and move this one lonely tooth into this space here, giving me enough to build a siege next turn.
Cool. My turn,
Sean!
right? There's nowhere that I can heli drop.
No, but you can start taking out some of his stuff to make it easier for us to get in.
No, but even that, like, I can take a total of... Yep, so over here,
Yeah.
if you want to move the board.
Yep. Yep.
So over here, we've got 2, 5, so a total of 7 power.
Yeah.
This, right? Because this one has only got these 2, but that's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
But then he can move in 6.
Well, he can't move in. Yeah, he can then
Right.
attack, but
He could move in that, right?
no, he can't move into
Not to
defense.
defend.
But he could move into attack after you've taken it.
Yeah,
Okay, take it straight back.
true.
You could steal this one from him, just to like get that. But all that does is give him another token of yours. That space is not a threat right now.
Yeah.
I wonder if taking a shipment action to defend is also in your best interests.
So just to move something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to move like these guys out.
Yeah. So I could move like the maker over here,
Yeah.
which will be worth doing. Yeah, I think that's the best play. Just
I guess
defense.
let's go defensive. Let's. Well, you got to take a scavenge first, if you're not attacking anything.
True. Do a scavenge. What are gain this resource token immediately?
Just get some free water.
Yeah. I shuffle it back in.
Yeah.
So the water I can place it on any one of my territories. Doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah, I don't think it
Where
does
are
really
those?
matter.
They are like used.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, and then you're taking a shipment action to move stuff to where?
Yeah, I'm just going to move the maker,
Yep.
the great maker, to here. Seeing I don't have one there.
You could pick up the. No, you've already got still sit there. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right, Guy. What's your big plan?
All right, so
All right.
I think
Here's the issue, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's too late for them to do anything about it. We can discuss whatever we want.
Yeah, I've got.
Your raid. Stop
yeah,
that from
we,
going
we
off.
have to stop that.
You can't stop that.
Can't stop that.
You only
but
stop one
we
way
might
up.
as well stop one.
So they only need one more to win, right?
Unless we take one, and that's currently by far the weakest, because all we have to do is take that, and then that.
Yeah,
is
but
easily the least defended one.
I don't think we can do that in one fell swoop.
Yeah.
We'll take both those spaces.
Mm.
I mean, I'd be attacking from this space, which has.
You would, but I could attack through.
Bugger all.
I'm trying to math out if I could do it myself. I don't think I can.
Remembering, of course, that I do get Sean's defense.
But
Yeah.
can also just straight up take that territory. If we cut through.
Can we cut through?
If we can take one of these, I can then.
I mean, I can't.
move everything
The only one that I
after.
could attack is that one, right?
Yeah, but then I can move through.
Yes,
Is
but
what helps.
that's 2.
Yep. Plus all of this, these two.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Versus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 17. Cool.
So that's 17
Yep.
versus.
Because then if you take that, right, it's an additional attack against that after I take that and then that is my thought process.
Yeah, but if I take that,
Yep.
the only way we get to that quickly enough.
Because I can move. I would have these off of him after I take it. And then when I attack this, I could move my Kingmaker in. Or the big king dude. And he can't bring the knife with him, can he? Or can he?
Not when it moves as part of an attack.
Not when it's moving as part of attack, right?
I don't believe so. The steel suit could.
Still
But worms carry people. It's a bit of a weird one.
Yeah. It's just whether I can bring that all across.
So the suggestion is I attack that space,
That's what I'm thinking.
but then my second attack is. I can't really. Our second attack wouldn't be useful,
Yeah.
right?
Otherwise,
Then you take first attack, second attack.
Yeah. But benefit-wise, it could be worth you scavenging than attacking.
First,
And
Yeah,
possibly
if I'm only
pulling
attacking
a good
once, I'll
card.
scavenge first in case I get something good.
Yeah.
Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Smugglers.
Ooh, that's big. If you can bring across.
I can bring across
All I can bring across is a Chris knife because I've already got a steel suit there.
Yep.
But right now, this Chris knife's doing nothing because it's surrounded by friendly territories.
Yep.
So that's an additional 3 to attack this one.
Yep.
That's huge.
And then we can move the knife in
Yep.
for an additional attack on that stuff, right?
Well, I can't move this knife into here.
You could for your second attack, wherever else you end up.
I want to read through these.
What do you
Yeah, I
think?
really want to see.
what
If
I'm-
you're
Also, if I
attacking,
was to do a second attack,
if once you've taken this, you attack through
if I
somewhere
then
else,
push
it could.
into there,
Yeah.
but then I lose all this support and I have
Yeah.
to go up against that,
Yeah.
which seems unlikely.
It's tough. It's tough.
I think I'm still better off
I think so.
Yeah.
scavenging because
Yeah.
there's some fucking monster cards.
Yeah.
Yep. See what
in there.
comes
If
up.
there's like another raid, we could just blap that anyway.
It is 3:30. Let's
Yeah.
get this going.
All right,
Let's get
scavenge, lock it in.
It is Water of Life.
Use immediately or at the start of your turn. Gain 1 resource token
Spice.
of your choice. Spice over here.
Yep.
Spice.
Bang.
And then for my second action, I'll attack.
No, you won't.
Fair enough.
Neither you can now neither attack there nor support an attack there that Billy makes.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's okay. In that case, I can choose.
You can do a shipment or
to
attack
do a
somewhere
shipment
else.
or attack somewhere else.
But seeing as that was the only one you thought you could safely attack,
Possibly. But you can also... You could just move
I was
in
also considering just
on-
attacking this one because Sean has only 1 possible defense.
Yeah. It's just... It gives him a token, but the token doesn't benefit
It doesn't
him.
benefit him because it's only 1. And it means that
Does
that's another one
Shipment
to
benefit
reinforce,
us?
like here. Or if he
Um,
wants to come this way, it's another space he has to move through. Shipment, I don't think benefits us now that we've got everything we need up here.
You could ship a worm for further defending against Tom when they eventually have to
I
launch their
could,
attack.
but if they're going to attack, they're coming up here and that's in the way anyway.
Yeah.
And I could only put the worm... somewhere, probably not very helpful. So in that case, I'll attack here.
cool.
You get it. And you get
Get a bit of
But
water.
we will take a water debt, please and thank you.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, Billy, what are you
All
trying?
right. My turn. I think I have no choice but to try. Well, before I start my turn, remove Splice. And I think I have no choice but to try to stop that. Otherwise, we both end up on 4. and
Yeah,
it's
So
just
you're
a
going to
mess.
attack twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Just
What's
doing that.
what's your math?
I mean, I'm
Best.
separated from you, so I'm just going over here with one of those like little spinny things. They have like whee.
Figuring out my best way to do it. Because I attack against it
Go,
with
Billy,
that.
keys on
Yeah.
there. If you
And I
do
can
it.
bring...
Go on, Will.
I can bring multiple
beat.
still suits, for example, right? But do they get destroyed?
Well, you can only move from one space to another. So
Yeah.
this stuff stays here, but this stuff could move in.
Yeah. And all of it could move, in theory?
I believe so.
and then
you're
for my
doubling
second
up.
attack, do duplicates get...
Duplicates would get removed straight away.
They get removed straight away? It's not at the end of your actions?
Not at the end of your turn, it's the second they're in the same space. The second you take that space,
So there's no
duplicates
point
will be
moving
removed.
anything in there that already exists.
Yeah.
So but you could take
Um,
your Great Maker.
Well, there is if it means winning, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that space is what?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4,
So for now, let's just
5,
assume we're
6,
only
7,
moving
8.
in...
9.
Yeah.
Right, so that's defended for 9.
Yeah.
Swinging with that, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Plus.
So
Plus
you
at least a few more.
So it's like 50.
so if you moved in the Great Maker,
And the knife
And
for
the
the next
knife.
attack.
and then you've got those for the next attack. Yeah,
I think that's going to be the best way.
because then you're not doubling up either.
So moving those in for the attack.
Yep. 2 tokens, please.
Oh yeah, the problem is he's going to be able to block you.
He's going to have 2 tokens.
Yep.
Man, I hate this token game thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Remember when we're all part of the same tribe, but we're different tribes, so you have to respect me?
Yeah, but
Try
you're-
attacking me now, Billy. It's almost like I thought of this when I thought playing defensive. I really hope it plays out with how much trash I'm talking.
I mean, what it's going to come down to,
Are you going to take
though,
it, Billy?
when do
gonna
we
take it?
check for victory?
That's the thing is
at the
we-
Well, I do
council
take it,
phase.
At the council phase. So,
So we have to. It's going to be all out war for the last round.
it's going to be going into the last round. Both of us will have 4 Sietches.
Yeah. What's the fucking tiebreaker?
Yeah, like the
Yep.
No, I mean, in the rule book, what's
tiebreaker
the
is
tiebreaker?
the tiebreaker is whoever can swing in and steal a seat from the other person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if we get to the council phase?
So let's go.
So I'm going to declare an attack on
I'm
this
going to
one.
block your attack because I believe you can take it.
I sure could.
Because I've only got well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
So I'd be swinging in with 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I could bring all of this, right?
Yeah.
So 15.
Yeah, you can't actually take that one.
Interesting.
But you could take that one.
Could take that one.
Actually, you can because then you've got the additional space here without moving stuff in. You can take that one, but I'll block you. Choose a spot, I block you.
All right. Yep.
That's where we're at. Cool.
Blocked.
All right, we now go to the council phase because that is everyone's actions.
Yep.
I know my team can have 4 Sietches at the end of the next round. Do you want to concede?
Well, funny you should say that.
Funny you should say that.
I don't think anyone's conceding. I don't think any alliances are breaking down.
I assume
about-
tiebreaker, if it ends up happening, will be who has the most Sietches.
Do we agree to
Well, yeah.
Do we just agree that's a rule?
We
even
could
if it's
agree
not
to
a
draw.
rule?
Well, but if we
really want the
If
game
we-
to end, because we are running out of time. But I would like to have a winner.
but the thing is, right? If we're gonna have at the end of the next round,
Yeah.
we're gonna have 4 Sietches each,
Yeah.
Well, there's fighting there.
unless the fights go one way or the other.
Yeah.
Right? What is rules as written? What is the tiebreaker?
I am willing to say that it's whoever ends up with the most Sietches.
But
Yeah,
what
but
if we don't?
if we end up with the same number of Sietches,
All right, here's what I propose. We go through the final round, we have all-out war. If at the end of the next round we are tied at 4 Sietches or 5 Sietches or whatever, we will declare an actual tie.
Okay.
Because we are running out of time.
Yep, that's fair. That's
Does everyone agree?
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
Let's do it. Speed round.
First player moves.
Alright.
Development. Development happens no matter what.
Yep.
I am building a siege.
Yep.
You guys are building
Hang on,
sieges.
should
We
go-
know
should we go?
we know Sean can't build a siege because you guys black.
Right, but is Sean doing anything else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I
no,
build whatever
I can
items
build
you
a
can.
Chris knife here.
Yeah.
Right, Chris knife is one of those.
Yeah. But everything else is kind of full.
Yep.
Kai, build your
Alright,
2 sieges.
2 Sietches. I would also like to build anywhere else I can. That can be a still suit. That can be a still suit.
Billy, can you build
That's
anything?
all my spaces.
And I could build a
You can build
Chris
a knife.
Build a
there,
Chris knife,
and
yeah,
then maybe
for
we
what
can
it's
move
worth.
it if we had to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
worth doing.
might as well build it.
You might as well. We don't need the spice at
Yeah.
this point. So.
There's no point trying to use the water over there. So.
And I will build a siege.
yeah,
I was hoping you'd forget.
would be pretty funny.
It would be pretty fun.
Imagine we got like halfway
Both
through the
teams
production
are on
phase and it's
4
like, can we go
sieges.
back?
No, we moved on, buddy.
No.
Sorry.
Now we're doing
Production.
production. Right. So
um,
I'm going to choose.
pick
full
your
moon.
stuff, boys.
Yeah, I am gonna choose. I'm gonna choose half moon and hedge our
pick-
bets.
I'm gonna pick full moon.
Good.
You've
The way
got
that
2
I'm
half.
rolling, It'll
Oh.
just be a storm anyway.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
There's a half
Half
moon.
moon.
All right. Worm boys. Is it better right now to have a stronger worm or just any worm? I'm trying to do the
What are
quick
you
maths
thinking?
around the
I
whole
think I'm just
place
going to put another worm in here.
and see if we can steal
Yeah.
any of their sieges and if we can defend any of our
because
sieges.
it's more defense.
Yeah. I don't know if they can get to my siege. Mathematically, it's 2 moves in, but
I mean,
I don't think...
But you've also already got blockers.
Oh, yeah, I've already got a blocker, yeah. Tom can't
Yeah.
take it.
That's why I didn't take it
Definitely.
last time.
so in that case, do you want to put a worm as close to this side of the board as you can?
Yeah. My only concern is I want to definitely make sure I can...
Oh, okay. Well, you could
Take stuff off
can't
them.
turn that into a great maker because
I can't. Well,
You could turn that into a great maker.
I can't turn. Wait. Oh, wait. I
But you
can.
can
upgrade.
only
You can only
upgrade.
turn.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So you could upgrade that guy to a great maker.
Yeah. I'm fine.
And then he can move when you attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's out of turn
I
order.
would like
guess,
another
but we'll
worm,
just do it.
please.
Hey.
It's out of like turn order thing, but just done it. That's what I'm doing.
No, because I put a worm down. It's your turn.
Me,
Oh, well,
I can only upgrade. So I'm going to upgrade.
I mean, we didn't actually do production.
So who is first? player?
I don't think production matters because we can't build anything for the rest of the game anyway.
Yeah, okay, fair.
We have agreed to a tie after this.
Oh.
People have additional worms.
Just went to put my space down.
I mean, look, if something occurs
This
where
is
we
fair.
need to know, we know where they would be.
This is a good point.
We're not
Cool.
worried about trade.
Trade. Trade could matter.
I mean,
Let's see if
hang on.
Trade
Oh,
could
yeah,
matter.
because we're not going to build anything else.
we're not going to build anything. Trade could matter.
Yeah, so here's what I propose.
Yep.
We trade these two
Territories is where it
Territories?
matters.
because then this is your territory on the front lines,
Yep.
right? And you could possibly move. Actually, could you? Everything's miles away.
I think everything's miles away. I don't know if it's.
Maybe it doesn't matter.
I was curious whether if I have that territory, if it's beneficial to me. But
Is
it helps defend or attack either way, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's it. I'd be helping you attack if I could anyway.
Yeah.
You can't move any of those. I mean, you wouldn't want to anyway because you've got a great maker now that
No.
you can move in.
The only thing is I could stop Tom from attacking it, but that doesn't matter this round.
Maybe it doesn't matter. My only thought was, yeah, that you could move into that space, but I don't think you've got anything that can move that far anyway.
Was I supposed to roll this to see if trade happens?
You aren't. You do need to roll it to see if trade happens. We're all trying to figure out if trade actually
If it
matters.
matters. Well, it does happen. Yeah, so I guess it depends on if you want to put a worm there or not.
I think I'll be launching a full-on attack, right?
Well, that worm's not doing anything while it's here, is all.
True.
So if we trade those, and if shipment happens,
Yeah, well, we'll
you
just
could
trade
move
it
the worm
anyway.
here
Yeah.
for the sake of it. Right?
Hear me out.
Yeah.
You trade me this space
I'll technically Sean's down first.
Okay.
for, say, this space.
This is true.
So that way I can pick up that knife and have it to defend with.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I don't think it'll matter because I attack first.
No, but I will ship
Ship.
first.
Ah, true. Yeah.
And I, even if shipment doesn't happen,
Damn, shipment.
I can guarantee a shipment.
Can you?
Yeah, I got a card that guarantees me a shipment or gives me 2 shipment.
Alright.
But
My,
Oh, you use during the shipment. That's right.
Does shipment
you
happen?
guys in your thing?
Yeah, we do.
So the
Yeah.
shipment now? Does happen.
You decide.
Oh, I decide.
You decide.
Let's not, so that way I'm the only one who gets it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, I will be activating my Frem kit.
Critical, I don't think.
I don't think it's critical, but it's the last chance to do anything. Activating my Frem kit so that I do get a shipment, and I am going to be using my worm. So don't believe you guys could swing through to this space anytime soon. And even if you did, we would be able to block it. Yeah, we're good. 1, 2, pick this up. 3, 4, some more defense over here. Let's hope that plays out. Action phase, the final action phase. It all comes down to this. Sean,
kick
where
it off,
can you
buddy.
attack to try and steal a 6 from them? Remembering that you can swing in from 7 from anywhere.
Can the
Or
ornithopter,
from any of his spaces.
ornithopter
Yeah.
can't pick up worms, which means the worms can't
the
join
only
the attack.
siege, I can't get to this.
You can't do enough to that. So you can, with your ornithopter, I believe, you can
Yeah.
take the crisp knife, the gun, and the steel suit for a
Yeah.
total of, what, 1, 2, for 7? How much defense does that one have?
What, this one?
Any of his features, to be honest.
So
Well, he can't land here.
Yeah.
this siege,
No, you can with the
I
attack.
can fly across with
Yeah.
one foot.
Yeah, but doesn't that mean you can fly into one of your spaces to attack from?
You fly to the space you're attacking.
Yeah, because it's got 7 movement. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is only.
How much attack did you say you had?
4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3.
A lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
no
so
way.
much there.
And there's no way I can get this one because of everything around
1,
it.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, too much over there as well.
Yeah, I can't get it with 7.
Are you better off than scavenging and shipping over to? I guess you need the defense over there as well. That's the thing, because Kai can theoretically attack you from a few different places. but you've got 1 token of his already, so he needs to get through 2 places so you can stop him from stealing a siege.
I reckon I just draw. See if I get something cool.
I'm trying to figure out if there's any other place. So what I'm actually trying to figure out right now is if there's any way anyone can actually get through to enough spaces, or if we've already called the draw. The only one that is, I think, curious is this one over here.
Yeah.
And you can't help me defend that. It really does all come down to this space over here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if there's any... Maybe you should have traded a different space so you could end up over here, but it's too late for us to take that back. Can you attack one of Billy's spaces so that he doesn't have the support is, I guess, the question.
So 3, 5, so 8.
It more would have to be this one, but that's definitely got more than 7.
Yeah. Anything that's going to be a supporting spot is going to have the
More
full
than-
front line of his
Yeah.
defense, like for defense as well. So there's no way that I can do it.
Damn, this is so tight. Yeah, cool. I guess pull a scavenge and see what comes up.
Get another pistol.
I mean, that's interesting.
So I can decide where I want a pistol, right?
You can, and you can also supply it over to me
How?
by taking a shipment action as your second action.
Yeah.
I think that's actually our better plan. Is you're using your ornithopter, you drop the pistols and the crysknives over in this spot, and then anything else in surrounding spots.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that. So I'll place the pistol here. I know there's 2 pistols there.
Can it take the still suit as well?
Won't the pistol immediately be?
But you can pick it up along the
I
way.
can put it here.
But then when you've picked them up,
No, when you're picking it up, they're in transit.
Yeah. So,
You can take the steel suit and the crysknife, right?
yeah, but no, I want to leave them there. So I'm gonna
But
take-
why? Kai can't attack them.
Well, because I can pick up. I had a crysknife.
You already gave
Oh,
me
I
that
gave-
crysknife.
Oh, dang.
So what I'm saying is this is the only space in the whole board that is in play. Because Kai, if he attacks you, Kai needs to go through 2 spaces to get to you.
Yeah.
And if he takes 1 space, then you've got the things to block him. So that means Billy is
Yeah.
going to be attacking me
Sure.
here. So
Okay.
we pile all our defense here.
Alright, so yeah, so I'll take this crysknife, this. So that's 1.
And I'm talking all of it. Take the gun and the still suit as well, because I can use a still suit over here. And depending on how much movement you've got.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll make it.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that they're playing for draw.
1, 2,
It's not
3.
true.
We're playing for the win. They're playing
we're
for
playing
draw.
for
It's suddenly swung around real hard. 4 for that one, a gun and a crysknife, and 5 over here, and then back into your space for safety.
Yep. Alright, so there's no point me attacking because I can't
You
swing
get
through 2 spaces.
But
If
I could swing
through
after you.
one space,
Yeah.
could you?
Yeah, I can swing after you potentially, right? Oh, that's only 2 movement, isn't it?
Yeah.
What if I get a? Can you shipment attack?
Only as far as you can shipment. Like,
So like if I ship,
no, so
big
attack,
ass
yeah,
one.
a shipment is only as a second action, so no.
damn. Okay.
So I think it makes
Um,
more sense to scavenge, see if it gets me good.
Yes. If you take over this, that's a massive attack. But
But
can we
so
take
can't
that?
Trade.
Yeah,
if you take it over,
Oh, if I
that
attack.
attack is now valid over there. So I think scavenging is still probably the better first movement, but it's whether
So it's a question of whether or not we can take that space, maybe.
Yeah.
yeah, because then that's
Well, in any case, so it's only 1 attack, so I'll scavenge first.
Yep.
yep.
You can do it. Java Cloak.
extra movement.
Java Cloak is worth 1 strength but can be used alone in a battle, but it can only move 1. However, when paired with the still suit, it increases the still suit's total movement to 3. A Java Cloak can also carry a crysknife and or a pistol.
Yeah. So it's a 1 extra attack for what that is going to matter right now. So it's time to do some maths.
And also you can pick it up along the way. Like when you move.
guess is best stuff over there. That doesn't let you do an attack. Oh, you've only got one now, so.
It would let me bring in, like, a guy from further away.
1, 2, 3. You could bring the knife across.
It increases the steel suit's jumper cloak can also carry a Chris knife
mine
and or a
now.
Mauler pistol. Oh, that is yours now.
Unfortunate. I'm annoyed we couldn't figure out a way to attack them, but there was
Because
just so much
if you put
going
it
on.
there, in your attack, you'll be able to bring this
him in
worm
anyway,
across.
yeah.
And we'll have to just calculate up and see if we
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
take it.
Cool. Let's do the maths.
Alright, so if I'm attacking this space,
What is that? We might want to do 2 math calculations.
Two math?
Because it's better if you take that one, technically.
oh, okay,
It is, but I don't think he's going to have the power to
that's
take that
going to
one.
be even
Yeah, it's
more.
going to be nuts.
Yeah.
But
I mean, let's work out this one first because that's the easier one. If I can't take that, there's no way I'm going to be able to take that.
yeah.
So that's 4 defense there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26
Yep.
is what we've got to be.
This is what we're going
Everyone's
to
happy
be.
with that? 26?
Yeah, to get into this
To get
space.
to there.
So do you want to count what you could move
So
across?
that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yep.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
What was the total you had to beat?
26.
26.
26, yeah. So you.
Everyone's in agreement with that?
Unfortunately, yeah.
I was just saying, I'm happy for you to remath it, but I don't want to remath it.
I think that's.
And if we did that place instead,
Yeah, we wouldn't
he's
get it
gaining
because
an
you don't get,
additional
and
2.
we lose mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
It was
So-
theoretical. We attack that one.
Move 1 token.
Oh, what a bloody legend. Here's some finger guns.
Wait, what?
Captain Perk.
Get out of here with what? Screw you. Not following
What
us
up?
already.
Most people get a thanks for the follow.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You get abused.
Yeah, cool. I don't think there is anything I can do about that one.
Okay, so you're losing 4. There you go.
Jumps
Merry Christmas.
in heavy math time.
Yeah.
Yep. It's in heavy math.
And one of the worms goes bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
I got it.
Keep going.
And that was my
Alright.
only attack. So now it's your turn.
now it's my turn.
Do we need
I
2
think I'm-
attacks or do you only need 1 attack?
If we take that, it's over. We
Yeah.
automatically win at that point.
If we can take it.
Unless Tom can find a way to take another suture.
Well, yeah, and
yeah.
Because I can block his attack.
You can block my attack. Yeah.
yeah.
So if I take
But he
it,
could
that's
theoretically
secure.
draw a good scavenge card. So do you draw
Yeah.
and then attack?
I think I draw a scavenge card. There's only 1 attack worthwhile.
I think. Yeah.
What is it?
It is the worm tooth.
Congrats, you get a worm tooth.
Get a
For
worm
what that matters. All right, let's
Where do you
count
want
it
it,
up.
man? Where do you want it?
It's worth 7 attack, right? So we'll be attacking this,
Yep.
Let's work out the defense
and
first.
we'll be bringing across this one for what it's worth. So
So defense.
Defense
That
is,
doesn't count
doesn't
because
count.
Brock
1,
roll.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 19, 21, 24, 25, 27, 28.
And 29.
29
was
is
the-
29 for
yeah, I
six.
thought you'd, oh, I don't know.
I
if
just
we have
wasn't
it.
going to throw it in midway through counting to disrupt things. So 29.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Not that one.
Yeah. 15, 18, 21. Oh, we can't do it.
What were they at? 23.
29.
29.
We had a lot of defense
Yeah,
there.
that's a lot of defense. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think there's any way we can punch through that. What is turn?
What a terrible scavenge card.
So unfortunate. Like, literally any kind of, like, blockage or anything else might have helped you swing it.
Yeah.
I don't think there is a way I can get to a seat.
You can't move these.
You can only move from one spot.
You can only move from one
Oh,
spot.
okay.
I don't think there is a.
It is such an unsatisfying ending, but at the same time just shows like how crazy this game can get.
Got really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish we could play it out further, and unfortunately we do have other places to be, and we still have to review this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have to call this as a tie.
Yeah.
That is such a nutty amount of stuff. I do wonder if it changes, if we were misreading the rules about being able to have both worms in one spot, but they're two different kinds of worms, so I'm calling it. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's as good for offense as it is for defense. So
Both played by the same rules anyway. So.
I think for us that we have to call it there. That's the end of the game, and we have to call it as a tie. I think if we had one more round each, if we knew we had one more round, we could have attacked more. I most honestly think if you guys had one more round, you might have been able to swing it through, but...
I think the turns would have been a bit different if
I
we...
also think we sped up the game and we chose first to 4, right?
Yeah.
If we were going first to 5, we would be
Yeah,
a little bit more
nutty.
drawn out.
Yeah.
We would have...
It's supposed to be a 60 to 90 game, and yeah.
I blame
Well,
these two.
that was the game. We are going to review this and give our thoughts as quickly as we can. But if you want to watch that video, it'll be up on YouTube in a few days' time. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will catch you next time.